because I've got you set for 6 inches.
The Podical Sons.
And yeah, that's about it. All right, we can roll whenever you're ready.
Oh, you already clicked?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the...
Hold up. We'll do something different today. Thank you for tuning into the Podical Sons. This is Ben Bravo, a.k.a. Ben Dillinger, a.k.a. your mom's favorite Ben, a.k.a. your mom's... No, that's messed up. Can we start again?
We don't have to start again. We can just edit and roll on.
Go ahead.
A.k.a. your favorite adopted son, Ben.
All right.
We're here in Toronto on a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah. It's nice outside. It's about time the weather get good and shit.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I was tired of this whole sloshy type of weather. Remember, this past Monday was my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You didn't get to rock your Speedos, did you?
Hell no, it snowed on Monday, man.
Yeah, well, I told you the outfit,
snowed,
the winter
man.
boots, the Speedos, and the scarf, man.
Yeah, I was
that
emotional. I took a photo and stuff. I was looking at it, I'm like, damn.
You sure you weren't wearing Speedos?
Underneath.
Yeah, I know. I saw the lining.
Whatever. I was looking for like, I was looking for a tearaway moment. I'm sexy and I know it, but wasn't happening, man. I'm like, it'd have been a little too much, shrinkage and stuff going on because, bruh, the weather was not that nice and stuff. Whatever. And I'm tired.
The weather wasn't playing good.
I fully agree with what you said like last week and stuff, whatever, about the whole thing with the axis shifting.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer into it now, whatever. So, kudos to you for calling it out.
Yeah.
Because when I explain it to other people of science, they're like, well, that's actually it. Because other science people and stuff that I've spoken to and stuff, whatever, in the time frame, they're saying that spring is starting so much later.
Right.
Because even like the cherry blossoms and stuff, for example, like, it's a big
They're
thing.
a no-show today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're a no-show on
Yeah.
a beautiful day like this.
Yeah.
Right? And then, but before, they would pop up and stuff for like mid-April.
Right.
Mid-April
Right.
and stuff, whatever. They would always pop up and stuff. And now they're popping up and stuff, like, I guess, mid-May.
Hopefully.
Hope. But that's what I'm saying. Like, with the combination of all that type of stuff, whatever, it's a different type of day, different type of dance. And then you're right. Like, snow don't really pop off till, like, probably about, I want to say, about the January time.
January.
Because I remember I went to a Halloween thing and stuff, whatever, years ago.
Yeah.
Ben can testify and stuff, whatever. It was like flurries coming down for Halloween.
Yeah.
Now Halloween is just like kind of cold, just cool, but it's not like flurry type of weather, whatever, because it's still warm enough for, like, I guess, possible rain, right?
Well, just think about it like late September. We were still in like pretty much, summer wear.
Yep.
Late September.
Yeah, facts. That's right. I was going to work with like short sleeve shirts on and everything too.
And I want to say thank you to Not Your Advocate Joseph. It's because of you. I look smart now. Because I had a conversation about climate change. And you don't believe that? I'm like, the rotation of the world and the axis, it kind of changes and pivots.
This is it.
So
Man.
every 1,000 years, it kind of changes. That's why we had the ice age way before then. And now we might have another one. You never know.
This is what it is.
It's not pollution. Like, maybe it sped it up a little bit. But ice age, there was no humans then causing pollutions.
There you go. You know what I mean?
So maybe, I don't know.
It's one of those things where,
Drop a bomb.
That's right.
you spread the knowledge and you carry it on and you just look smart everywhere you
Like
go.
I said, man.
All thanks to the Podical Sons.
That's the dance of the Podical Sons, man. You might get the stupidity. You might get the genius portion of the show, right? You decide. Dun, dun, dun. And take it from there, man.
Take it from there. All right. So what we got on the docket for today?
Well, let's get to the shits and everything. Prayers and thoughts go out to the families of John Singleton, a man of many, many, many talents, whatever. You know what? Let me say this. When it came to John Singleton, I didn't know he directed Remember the Time, that Michael Jackson video.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it blew my mind when I was doing a little research and stuff on it and everything. I was like, really? Because, remember, Mike Jackson always makes movies when he makes videos.
Yeah, it's not videos.
Right, it's not videos. He makes
productions.
Movies. They're productions.
Yeah.
So that's why I was going to ask you and stuff. What's your favorite John Singleton film or production? My favorite John Singleton movie and stuff, whatever, to this day. To this day.
Oh my God, you gotta stop doing that.
To this day.
You gotta retire it.
No, I can't yet. Because
We'll give it a few more months.
No, that's a February meme. It's retired now.
Nah, man, that wasn't a February meme.
Was it
Deontay
March?
Wilder did it in December before he fought that
That's
Irish
right.
dude.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? But
To this day.
I want to say it's still Boys in the Hood. But I love the production of Remember the Time because when Michael Jackson hit the spin and he turned it to sand and it blew away.
Yeah.
I started throwing a little salt on the ground to add more force to my spin, and I was hoping that I
you
might
would
just fade away.
Just fly away into some different time altogether.
I mean, the production. Cause remember, Eddie was in that video. Iman. Michael J. Johnson was in there.
Yeah.
He was part of the Pharaohs like mafia.
And you know, and that was big for Michael to just bring him on because he was just really starting to get his name for himself.
Facts.
Then, you know what I mean? It's not like he was, I mean, if we look at all the other productions that Michael's been involved with and the directors of those things, those are like household directors, you know what I mean? So to
True.
give this young black man a chance, you know, to do his thing. And it was just, I mean, the whole thing was just Afrocentric altogether, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a really dope look. I would have to agree with you though, Marv. My favorite John Singleton movie is Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean, Poetic Justice is
I was
is
about
what
to
really
say that.
is
I
what
really
really
like that.
started it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Now that,
just seeing Janet Jackson in a movie, seeing
Yeah.
Tupac in a movie.
Yep.
For the first time, it's like, wow, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, these are
I get that.
singers, rappers are now going into that their acting bag, and you know, it takes somebody like a John Singleton to help direct that, right? You couldn't get I don't think you could get a Spielberg to pull an acting ability out of a rapper or a singer.
No, you're right.
For me, I like that movie because of Janet Jackson. By that age that movie came out, I don't know who Tupac really was. Because I wasn't born in North America. I came from overseas, right?
Right.
So Michael Jackson was my hero. And then Janet Jackson, obviously, I knew who that was.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, Janet Jackson's in the movies. And then when I got older and I got the Machiavelli album, I'm like, oh, okay, I know who Tupac is now.
Yeah.
So now when you went back and
It's
stuff,
both of them,
it kind of
yeah.
filled in the space.
But either or, if that movie comes on TV, I have to watch either one. It doesn't matter. Boys in the Hood or Poetic Justice. I gotta watch it. I don't know why.
Boys in the Hood, Boys in the Hood. Just
a
I
classic.
stopped
Yes,
the presses and stuff,
classic.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
But like, I want to say, when Snowfall came out, right? Because he's executive producer behind Snowfall.
Right.
Was rest
Right.
his soul. When I seen Snowfall and stuff, and I was just scratching my head and stuff, whatever. I'm like, yo, this. I want to say because remember it was a whole crack epidemic in L.A. And you know John Singleton, most of his movies, I think like minus in was it Four Brothers? Four Brothers was kind of based in
yeah.
Detroit, right?
Right.
But I think like most of his stuff is kind of based on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So then when he went into the bag and stuff on this, I'm like, to me it showed a lot more that like he's music video producer to like writer and movie producer to in the show whatever, like, you know, a TV show type of thing, whatever, right? And it felt like I was kind of reliving on a West Coast version of The Wire. So like when I take in Snowfall and stuff, and I was like, yo, and then it always kills me still, like when the screen goes black and you say executive producer John Singleton, I'm like, yo, this man is hella talented.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like he was taken from us a little soon,
Yeah.
but it's in God's will, right?
It is what it is, man. It's funny because, you know, they're here today, gone tomorrow, and a lot of people die too soon. But it's when those who are in the public arena and have done so much for the culture itself, it, you know what I mean, it shines just a little bit more. And you know, he's inspired a lot of young black producers, you know, a lot of black directors, a lot of black everything, as far as I'm concerned, as far as entertainment
Right.
has gone. You know what I mean? And he's right up there with the power of like a Spike Lee. You know, when you,
Right.
you see a Spike Lee and you say to yourself, wow, you know what I mean? It's about black man's doing that. When, you know,
Right.
It's funny. I know it's kind of probably for like the generation today, it's kind of hard to see how I see it because they grew up with these guys doing this.
Right.
When I was growing up watching movies, nobody was doing it yet until Spike Lee popped up on the scene. You know what I mean? Until John Singleton popped up on the scene. Before that, it's just white producers that I knew. You know what I mean?
Who did Juice though?
That's a
Because
good question. Who
remember
did
people
Juice?
always used to tell you, you know, you like a bootleg Omar Epps.
Omar Epps, yeah. That was, I got the bootleg Omar Epps for a while.
Yo, let me see, who did Juice?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Look that up real quick because that's an interesting one.
Because like,
And New Jack City,
right. So like I want to
because
say like,
those two movies would have been my come up in my teenage years.
Ernest R. Dickerson.
Ernest R. Dickerson.
Was a producer or director?
Director. He's like a light skinned dude. He kind of looked like a fat what's the guy name? Mad Skills, the rapper.
Oh, okay.
That's what he looked like.
Oh, yeah. He does. What else did he do?
He did cinematography, do the right thing. So he's been working with Spike.
So you've been working with Spike.
So I guess when he finally did Juice, it was his branch off thing and stuff. Whatever. He was on Malcolm X production. He actually did the Purge, the first Purge. And he's doing the Purge and stuff, the TV show thing on the Netflix.
Okay.
As well, right? So he's been out here grinding and stuff.
And New Jack City, look up New Jack City real quick.
I got you.
Because like I said, I mean, those would have been the movies that, in my teenage years that
Solo did it. Mario Van Peebles.
Maybe that's
the reason why he was in the movie.
Right.
That's why he was in the movie.
That's right.
I'm not only your client, I'm the player president.
That's right. He was up in there.
He was the cop.
He was the cop.
I'm looking at him like director.
Him and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
No, not sorry. Ice-T.
Him and Ice-T. Yeah. But nah, everything was all good, man. So those movies and stuff, whatever, were transitional things. What's your favorite John Singleton flick, though, Ben?
Well, he said Poetic Justice.
Poetic?
Those John Jackson.
Yeah.
Just Janet, I know. All right, man. On to the next one. Jim Cummings, the voice actor of Winnie the Pooh, was accused of rape, drugs, and animal cruelty by his ex-wife. Lucifer is a lie.
I'm trying to picture the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
No, but
getting into his violence bag. I don't know.
We turn a blind eye to a lot of things and stuff, whatever, right?
Because honey.
that might work. That might work. Because I look at that stuff as like, I remember the other day I was talking to somebody and stuff, and they were telling me like how they used to be at the pool when they were like 8, 9 years old doing their ones and twos, and there was a guy that always used to dry them off with the towels, and he had no kids. I was looking like,
wait,
chicken, what?
This in real life?
Real life.
He used to dry them off with the towels?
The kids that get with the towels. He's like, hey, you look cold. Here, let me just dry you off. Today's time, that shit won't stand. But like I said, back then, you kind of overlooked it. We were like, jeepers, mister, thank you,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He kind of wrote it off. So I'm saying, what if? That's what I'm saying. Let's play devil's advocate. What if he is what the ex-wife claimed?
Right.
Then, yes, we overlooked it because of the whole voice thing with Winnie the Pooh, And a lot of times we tend to overlook a lot of things because we have history. Like, same thing why you still have R. Kelly fans so prominent, whatever, to this day, whatever, right? They're still out here and stuff, whatever, repping R. Kelly's innocent and all the above. Shit, they helped pay for his child support thing. After R. Kelly docuseries at the beginning of the year and everything like that, whatever, right?
But I think the thing that kills me though is that I jumped on the net real quick and read a couple articles, and the wife is accusing him of groping her in front of the children.
Was it groping or just kissing? And she didn't want to be kissed?
No, kissing and groping.
Okay.
But she didn't want to be kissed and groped in front of the kids.
But I just want to show my PDA.
But this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Is it me just showing my PDA and she just don't want to show the PDA in front of the kids? And then now that she's an ex-wife, because she wasn't talking to shit when she was wife.
Same thing.
Oh, they're not together.
No. She's the ex-wife.
She's ex-wife. That's what I'm saying. Lucifer's
wow.
Because that's
the
what I'm saying.
Media. They were still married because it said wife accuses.
Ex-wife.
No, it's his ex-wife.
So that's what I'm saying. When the grass is cut, the snakes will show, whatever, right? Because my thing and stuff is that when we're together, you'll hold it down and stuff, whatever, right? Now, the things I do is not beneficial to you, and vice versa and stuff, whatever. Now we're at odds,
right?
So because he has a higher platform, or he has more, I want to say, of a public eye, she can just throw salt and stuff, whatever, and just kind of fuck up his whole game. It's kind of like Khalees. Khalees, I think last year, her and Nas have been divorced and separated and stuff for years.
Right, yeah.
And then out of nowhere and stuff, whatever, she wants to do a tell-all thing about when she was married to Nas, the abuse he did, he physically and mentally destroyed her and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, why you ain't say that when the marriage was ending?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's the way I feel about this, whatever. Because it's a witch hunt and whatever. Like for men, right?
Yeah.
That's why
and
we
didn't Nas just sell his shaving thing?
TV thing. The
The
TV
shaver too, I heard.
Yeah, recently.
For billions.
Yeah. For millions.
For
but
millions.
The TV thing was the like damn near billions.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
It's coincidental.
that's what I'm saying. He's on a come up and stuff with that whole thing and stuff, and it's kind of like it is what it is. So that's why when I seen this, I was like, I'm not saying he can't be this type of monster.
No, yeah, don't
No.
get
We're
it
not
wrong. We're
writing
not,
that
we're
off
not
and
saying
stuff,
that
whatever.
We're
he
not
can't
victim
be it.
blaming.
Well, yeah, we're not, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, until it pays out and more information comes out and everything, like whatever, I still feel like we should just watch where it goes, but we know how bitter exes can go. Look at Meek Mills. When Meek Mills broke up with Nicki Minaj, he basically helped fuel Sheether for Remy Martin.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when Remy Martin was saying like, yo, like, oh, what kind of chick she can't give you ass and stuff because she had ass shots and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how does she know this? But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, Meek Mills gave the info. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that's like a bitter ex.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not always a fan of bitter exes jumping on information and everything and just dropping out shit and stuff.
Well,
like
yeah,
that, right?
and exactly is what I'm saying. Like all these allegations is just coming from one. It's not like it's two or three people saying the same thing. This is just one person talking about a specific incident. And again, and this incident is happening in front of the children. You know what I mean? It's almost like PDA is
PDA.
when I'm reading it, I'm like, okay, I'm just I'm trying to hug up and kiss my wife in front of the kids,
That's
and
it.
she oh no, the kids are around, that's how I'm looking at it,
Right.
Like I
you know what I
said,
mean?
That's how I took it. I'm like, if you want to slap ass, you slap ass.
Yeah,
Maybe she's trying to ride that, in the Me Too movement.
That's what I'm saying.
And get
It's the
something on
witch
her
hunt, man.
side.
that's
It's the witch
that's
hunt. That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
what I feel like.
And
it
you know,
is.
I'm an advocate of the hashtag Men Too movement out here. So, I'm not a fan of it. That's why I said Lucifer is a lie.
Maybe you got a network deal coming in. Just like Cosby.
I know. Stay tuned. Ice Cube, man. Let's talk about Ice Cube, man.
Yay!
O'Shea Jackson.
Ching, ching, ching,
Senior.
ching, 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 ching.
You know, O'Shea.
We be clubbing.
He be buying. He was trying to buy his 21 TV station and stuff, and they were blocking his bid. Right? It's been going on, I want to say, from February to like April. The whole thing and stuff with him trying to do everything pertaining to the TV, the 21 stations and stuff like that, whatever. But
Listen,
I mean, a lot of people.
before we dive into it, Ice Cube, if you're listening, Bill Cosby tried to do the same thing.
Yep.
What were you saying?
They're gonna come for your head regardless when you're trying to do the most, right?
Yeah.
I want to say Rome wasn't built in a day. So you gotta, just chip away at it, whatever. Maybe not 21. I can't tell nobody what to do with their money because, no one can tell me to do with my money.
Right.
But maybe let's not gun for 21. Let's gun for like 5, and then once you get those 5 in the bag, let's gun for another 5. Because I want to say when it hits to like some numbers, like some alerts tend to go up, whatever, right? And right now, especially in the entertainment world, yes, he's a great director. And with his NBA, with his 3-on-3 league and everything, the big 3.
Great
Yeah,
writer.
like-
Yeah, great writer. He comes up and does a lot of things like pertain to TV wise and everything, like or I want to say screen wise, entertainment. So for it to pop up and stuff, whatever, to and fro, they're gonna look at it and stuff like, all right, maybe you should, one bit at a time, whatever. And then after that, that's when these people stuff like, no, let's shoot this shit down. You said the same thing with Cosby. He's saying the same thing and stuff with Cosby. So I know he's not Bill Cosby, and yet it's still stuff. They will find a way to block and stop a lot of people from doing a lot of great things.
But the problem is, it's like getting an apartment or a condo. You want to get 2, but you buy 1 now and buy another one next time.
Right.
But the next time comes, they could be all sold out.
Facts.
Right.
So he wants those 21 channels. He has ideas already, maybe.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want anybody else getting them because 5 by 5 by 5, or if you buy 2 by 2, it's gonna take too long and they'll be all sold out.
You're absolutely right, whatever, right? Because what was it? What was I listening to the other day? Story of OJ, when Jay's like, I could have bought a building in Dumbo,
Yeah.
for like $2 million.
Yeah.
Right.
And the same building's worth $35 million. Guess how
Yeah.
I'm feeling, Dumbo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, you're absolutely right. When it
Yeah.
comes to time, time is everything. And
Right.
Stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But my thing and stuff is that your predecessors and stuff before try to go at this before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Watch yourself. Take your time. go slow, move adequate, and just do it. Because it's not like there's so many people doing the same thing what he did. Nas did a channel. Diddy with the Revolt, he still got going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like multiple channels and stuff that these guys are buying up, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just take a few, rock with a few and stuff until it gets to that type of level and stuff, whatever. Yes, the other ones might be expensive, but they get afraid when black people do stuff for money, right?
It's kind of hard to. I mean, I think the one thing we can all agree with Cube is that he's a visionary.
Right.
Facts.
So for him to jump at 21 at a time, I would think he's thinking along of what Ben is saying. He doesn't want to be late to the game with the other channels, knowing that if we're looking at if we're looking at right now at this time, we're having a lot of black writers,
Right.
a lot of black producers, a lot of black directors,
Right.
and black cinema and the whereabouts of it is becoming a thing,
Yeah.
right? So what's gonna really start happening now? We're gonna have all these white studios trying to scoop up all of this talent.
Oh, Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney. He said
So
it.
now, the visionary, what Cube is saying, is he's saying, well, no, before I let these guys, get wrapped up in everybody else, let me find and build a home for these people. You know what I mean? Let us build a community of these new writers, these new producers. You know what I mean?
Give them a hub or a space where they can
give them a hub,
flow and go.
Give them a space where they're not constricted.
But I feel like part of that stuff, whatever I want to say, look at YouTube.
Yeah, I was
Right.
about to say that.
Right.
There's already a
YouTube.
platform out there.
That's what I'm saying, like YouTube and stuff, whatever. Like I think that's the beautiful thing about YouTube and like some of the IGTVs and stuff like that and everything.
And
'Cause I
YouTube
wanna
has a
say-
premium channel now. You can pay for it and you get all these premium things.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I mean, like those type of things and stuff, whatever, you have less constraint to show your creativity. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
You just and you know it. People's attention spans and stuff, whatever, is like a damn gnat. You know, it's not that long and stuff, whatever. So even
Right.
for like to get the people for that bit, you got to just work what you got and stuff with that bit and kind of get them and stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kudos to all the people and stuff that watch the Podical Sons on YouTube and everything like that. But I mean, a lot of times stuff, whatever, I guess because we're so animated and everything and stuff like whatever.
Right.
And they're looking to see what the voice and what the nonsense and the hand movements, my T-Rex and my karate chops and shit look like
Right.
when it comes to that part.
I think they're really tuning in to see if you're really gonna put on a Speedo.
Yeah. So I want to let them know I will be showcasing my Speedo soon. I don't know exactly the full design, but I might have Ego or Amigo on the butt cheek. So stay tuned. Don't worry. It will be manscaped up. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And tell you what, we want the audience to decide what color Speedo he should wear too. So send in your suggestions. You know what I mean? Should it be bikini briefs or should it just be straight thong?
It better not be that one leg Speedo thing, whatever.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
that one leg
Nah.
Speedo thing with the cock piece. The dick just go to
that's
one
just-
side.
That's just nonsense.
Yeah.
That's just
Yo, remember we
nonsense.
went to that beach and there was a guy, I think he lost a bet or something. He got that onesie thing, the whole
the
strap.
Borat?
Oh,
He came with the
yeah,
Borat.
the Borat.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Borat, that's what he wore.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that.
we seen him, we asked him and stuff. He's like, I lost a bet, I'm just wearing it for a few, just for an hour or something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was a champ with it. He was a hairy dude and stuff. Still just going at it, whatever, right? I'm like, bro, you better pray no cool breeze hits you and shrinkage occurs.
That's it. That's it.
But I mean, like, yeah, man, it happens and stuff, whatever, right? So,
Well, I mean, hopefully he'll be able to purchase at least something because you know what I mean. Like he's a visionary and he's definitely put in his work. Everything from the music business to film and television. He's put his print on it, and like I said, there's a lot of people on the come up that probably might not get the chance with these other networks that he's probably willing to give a shot to.
agreed. But real talk, though.
Yeah.
You really watch TV like that? The older I get, I look at TV and stuff. I'll tell you exactly what I look at TV and stuff for, whatever. Real talk.
Yeah.
News.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for news.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The older I get, I remember I used to look. I
And
still got my mom. Remember I
It's
told
funny
you?
because I think we
spoke about that
about
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
We spoke about
Yeah,
that.
so my
That's what I'm
dad
saying.
did.
That's what I'm saying.
CNN 24/7.
Yeah, just all that shit. I look at it for news, and I look at it and stuff, whatever. Like I want to say TV. Like if I know I'm home, like around like 7:30 time and stuff, whatever.
Right.
I'm a sucker for Jeopardy. I'm trying to go on Jeopardy and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
You trying to get that meal 5?
Yeah.
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 20
Pretty
days.
much. So I'm trying to just, but other and sports.
And sports.
And sports and stuff, whatever, right? I watch my sports stuff. Everything else stuff is like
Well,
online.
HBO, like Game of Thrones.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you got internet pirates out here, and you got the
Yeah.
IPTVs and stuff for it. So it's kind of like the internet's really still.
and then that's
running
and that sort of
aspect.
stuff we kind of like binge watch. It's not like we'll sit down
Sit down and say like, oh,
You're
we're,
right.
we're gonna
Yeah.
take in commercials or all
Super
that type
Bowl?
of
You guys still watching the Super Bowl? Oh, that's sports. You said that already.
well,
Yeah.
sports,
Sports,
whatever,
yeah.
right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they have this type of channel and they have these productions and stuff on there supporting black or whatever you're saying and stuff along those lines,
right.
Ooh,
if it's a full
Treehouse.
movie,
When I have my baby cousins come over, Treehouse goes on.
Clockwork,
Yeah.
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 You're watching Treehouse.
Clockwork.
Yeah.
And in America, that's Sprout.
Sprout, okay.
So in
okay.
Canada, it's Treehouse. In America,
America
it's
is
Sprout.
Sprout.
But
Gotcha.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, these type of things. But those are kid oriented.
Yeah.
You're not really sitting down
No.
watching this. Whatever.
Right,
You might
right.
just be close by, so they don't do bad shit.
Yeah.
Not too far from you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you're just taking it, but like you, like honestly, say to yourself, you take in some things and stuff like that, whatever, pertaining to TV, right? Now, if it might be some type of thing where, let's say, they have like a show, like kind of like Power or something like, and these guys do come up to be like, you know, these type of directors and everything and stuff like that, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, then those things are more likely to hone you in and lock you in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, kudos to them, and I hope that's the plan. 'Cause like it's like you said, he's a visionary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll run with that and stuff, whatever. All the best. Hopefully the blockage and stuff, whatever, will be freed up and stuff, whatever, pretty soon for him to get all 21 channels. And if not, yo, you don't have to sit down and eat an elephant in one sitting. All right. So, Ben 10, let me ask you, man.
Ben 10.
Black power or white power? Or white power? Which is more racist?
Obviously, it's going to be white power.
Why?
Because black
Because you're
power
black?
is not there to shut down white power. But white power is there to shut down black power. White power is a system. Oh my God. So it's systemic where they don't want you to get those networks, like you were saying, those 21 channels like Ace Cube. They don't want you to
Right.
prosper. They want you at the bottom. But black power is there. No. We're all equal. Lift us up so we're equal with the white power. We're equal with white people, equal with everybody.
So
It's just get us out of that gutter. It's to uplift and know your history. It's like to teach you what you're not slaves. You're kings.
Kings,
right?
right, queens.
You're not dumb. You can't do this. You know you belong in the ghetto. No.
You had a life before slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not where our history started.
So because my thing and stuff is that
Oh, and biases. So I was talking to my cousin. He came from Africa,
Alright.
and we're talking like, oh, what could Africa do? It's small. Did you see on the map? I'm like, no, Africa's huge. Like, no, it's small. So I showed him this map. It's the Kia Kraus projection, whatever it's called, and they fit
Where
like
the
China,
exact
North America,
dimensions
yeah,
of
exactly.
countries
And they put
are,
all
right.
these different continents, countries in Africa, and actually shows you how big Africa actually is.
Yeah.
So it's since you started going to school, they teach you how insignificant we are. That's what white power really is. That's what I think. Anyways, that's
Yeah,
my
I
POV.
mean, if you look at the size of Australia on a map, it's like over exaggerated.
yeah, I noticed that.
Yo, fuck Australia, Greenland, the one attached to Canada.
Yeah,
I think it's huge on map.
Really?
It's bigger than Africa.
really.
yeah.
Depending on
and-
which projection you see, there's a few there.
And Greenland is the one with all the ice. Iceland is kind of green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iceland's yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cause that's what they're doing, all the whole polar thing with the polar ice caps melting and all that type of
In
stuff.
Iceland or Greenland?
Greenland.
Greenland.
Yeah.
And Greenland, up there.
Ice, yeah.
No, because the reason why I said this stuff was because I remember I have a lot of non-black friends, like we were talking about and stuff like previous.
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Non-black friends and stuff, whatever. Like they feel a type of way when they hear Black Lives Matter. Like when I hear, like I was watching something with a non-black friend, and she kind of like did one of these kind of like little shoulder cringes, whatever. Like, whatever. I'm like, yeah, you good? And she's like, can I ask you something? So when she broke it down to that level, whatever. I'm like, go ahead, man. You know me, I don't give two shits, whatever.
Yeah.
I entertain the convo and stuff. And then she's like, you guys don't look at it like that's just racist. Like you guys are just trying to single us out with her. She's Latino. She's like, we're not out here repping Latino power and stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I hear Podical, but that's Puerto Rican people, whatever, right? So I'm like, fair. So I'm like, is that how you feel and stuff with her? And she's like, yeah. And her boyfriend is black.
Right.
Her boyfriend is black and stuff, whatever. And he's pro-black, but not that extent too much to overkill because he knows she feel the type of way.
So he's an MLK, not a Malcolm X.
Yeah. There you go.
I have a dream.
There you go.
He will be a nice ass boyfriend to her. So all the color kids
he's got the dream, but he ain't got the all by all means necessary.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he keep it kind of like cordial and stuff and PC and stuff, I guess, within their household and stuff for her. But I was looking, I was like, yo, what if you're an Asian person and you hear black power and stuff, whatever? Like, do you just kind of crawl up in the shell? Because we know, out of all the races, I feel like Asians are the most united. The reason why I say that, whatever, is because, yo, if you look like them, they will rock with you. If you're a white dude and you're trying to do business with an Asian person, they just give you like a fake smile and stuff like, okay, we'll see how this works out in our end, whatever.
Yeah.
You know
That's what they did to America. Yeah, we'll make it for 10 cents.
Yeah.
Now they own America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, and then like the blacks, we still trying to get our shit together and stuff, whatever. The whites, they kind of support their own, but that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it as that, like, if you're a white person, is it something wrong with just being like, say if you're 2 generations removed from being Caucasian, like let's say you're German descent.
Right. Okay.
And you're the 3rd generation. So your parents were born in Germany. Their grandparents were born in Germany. Your parents stuff were born in Canada.
Yeah.
And you now are born in Canada as is. You probably don't eat like Wiener Schnitzel and everything like that, whatever. Most you might do sauerkraut on your hot dog sandwich.
Right.
So then
we're talking about
We're
talking about the
white.
I know.
We're
I'm
talking
still
about
heated from 2 episodes ago. I've been carrying this grudge for 2 weeks.
Yo, so I mean, like,
Hot dog's a hot dog.
So I mean, when it comes to that and stuff, whatever, and you're just looking at yourself as like a normal white person and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
And then you just like, yo, what's wrong with being white? Whatever, right? Because like, if you're just doing your number 1s and 2s, and you hear like, you see like the what's those guys? They intense with it, man. You know those dudes. My brother, you need to buy this pamphlet. The Black Israelites.
The Black Israelites.
So
right.
like you're a white guy named Kyle. And Kyle just walking and stuff with her, eating his dog sandwich with sauerkraut on there. Yeah. And then he's just here like, yo, the Black Israelites kind of going at it, whatever, and they're just preaching this black power thing. And he's like, yo, why I just can't be, why I just can't be proud that I'm okay with being white, whatever. And they look at him and stuff, whatever. Your ancestors made us to a slave. And he's like, but my granny was German, like, like I got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
She probably survived the Holocaust. She probably wasn't part of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think what the problem is with whites today is that they've never faced the problems that black people today have faced.
Facts.
Right? And
H&M.
so it's hard for them to fathom how what their ancestors did millennia ago.
Right.
Is still showing up today and affecting black people, right? Mm-hmm. For them, it's like they're thinking, well, we should all be on equal footing. No, we're not on equal footing.
Right.
In your eyes, you may perceive it that way, but there's still things that are set in place that hold us back.
Systemic thing, like what he was saying.
It's exactly what Ben was saying. There's still situations where black people are arrested at a disproportionate rate. Right? For the same crimes. Right?
Yep. Right.
There's, still the situation.
You don't even have to go that far. Like for me, if I'm tipping at a restaurant, I feel like I have to tip more because I'm black.
Oh shit! I feel like I ain't got to tip nothing because they expect me not to tip nothing.
I was about to say.
It's just all, small things. When I'm in school, I have to be extra nice and do like help the teacher more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I
it's not even get the jail part. It's just when you feel like you're conditioned to play this role, so they don't get offended.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. You got to treat them extra nice.
Yeah. And
Whereas you see a black teacher, like, oh man, nigga, you one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But when all my teachers were mostly white.
And see, with that, I feel like, and stuff, what you just said, I feel like when it comes to a situation like that, it should be same energy across the board.
Of course.
So my thing and stuff is that, like, it's not like you seen that video where like Obama, I think, was dapping like the NBA team and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I like the Key and Peele one.
Like the Key and Peele. When they had the Key and Peele, you know, everybody.
What's up, my brother?
He's like, what's up? What's up? How you doing? When he gets to Caucasian, he's like, handshake, sir. All right, all right. My man, bring it in, man. Yo, what's up, man? Like, you know. And I feel like
Kissing black baby.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, we should keep the energy kind of like across board and stuff, whatever, on like how it is. You're right, the way how society and stuff and the way how the world perceives us and everything and stuff, whatever. But I'm like, I think if everybody puts their best foot forward, eventually we might be able to get to like the dream. The dream I have and stuff, whatever, I always had, I want to say probably about like 2040, everybody, all those damn kids and stuff born that time look like they're bootleg Latino.
Right.
Because there's so many mixes that's what should be going on and stuff, whatever, right? Like I heard a chick, when I met a chick one time and stuff, whatever, she told me she's Brazilian and Egyptian. How? I don't know, but she was still goddess. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, that's a beautiful damn mix. So I'm like, eventually, like, if we kill off some of these barriers.
Nubian Egyptian or Arab Egyptian?
Arab Egyptian.
Yeah.
Arab Egyptian.
But I mean, and again, like in this day and age, I think the things that hold us back is culture, prejudice, and there was one more thing that I was actually. It's funny that we're bringing this up because steaks. The reason why I say steaks and stuff, whatever,
a real nigga gets his damn steak. Well done. If you got some Caucasian friends,
then I'm not one of those.
If you got some Caucasian friends or you got some mix in you, whatever, you'll get like the medium medium steak.
Okay.
So you can always spot like that. You go to a restaurant and stuff like that. You see the black people and you see the black people like, well done. You're like, nigga. But if you see him and stuff like medium well and all this type of stuff, whatever, then you know for a fact like, yeah. He has some white.
Yeah,
friends.
he's a little cultured.
Yeah. There you go. He's a little cultured.
But I would say to your friend that's Latina, if she has a child with this black man, see how the world treats him, and your POV is gonna change.
Facts.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts. That's why I'm always a fan of like the Kardashians, because those kids are half black.
But just to go back and touch about what you were saying, Marv, how you figure, you think once we start putting our best foot forward, eventually, the world will become colorblind and not see any of this.
Yeah.
I've actually, and it's funny that, like I said, it's funny that we're having this conversation because I was talking about this maybe 2 or 3 days ago with one of my black female friends, very educated lady, you know what I mean, and the whole nine, and she only.
It was Les. Salute to Les.
She only dates.
Is that government name?
Black men. And the argument that we were having was pretty much like when it comes to dating or anything like that, I see no color. Right? It's either you love the person, that person loves you.
If you're into me, that's it. That's all you need. Those are required.
Right.
Born a woman. That's it.
And the argument came up because she sent me this post about a lack of black women getting married. But I was like, yo, there's a whole lot of factors that goes into that. I mean, first and foremost, marriage is on a low. In general. You know what I mean? Marriage is on a low in general, right? So you have that to start with.
Okay.
Then you have the fact that, you know what I mean, if we're looking at per capita, black people fall more under the poor categories. Poor people don't really get married.
No, they do get married.
Law, keep it.
They keep it.
They get married and have lots of babies, so they can make them. Those babies could go up and make them money.
I don't know. I think,
no, they common law married.
I think they common law.
Well, I'm looking at it a different way because back home, everybody's poor. We have people that don't have anything to eat. Like my mom, she has 9 other brothers and sisters.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
And for them, that's their wealth. It's their children.
How many kids?
Okay,
How
okay.
many kids are you planning to have?
I mean, Canada, I can't afford it, so maybe 2.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not because I'm poor.
No.
No.
It's kind of like what he was saying.
Yeah,
What he
yeah.
was saying is it was culture, right?
Yeah,
the culture.
yeah,
Because now
exactly.
your mom grew up in that culture and stuff in
Yeah.
that world, and now you grew up in this culture and stuff in this
Right.
world. And so you guys have like,
No, I want 10 kids. I just can't afford them.
You
10
can't
kids
afford- you
here.
can't afford 10
So I'm
kids.
probably gonna go back home.
Right.
oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
And-
And leave them there with their.
And these
you know,
couples, believe it or not, these couples would like to get married, but they can't afford to get married. You understand? It's just a certain set of income that we're talking about. So then you have less marriages because of that, right?
Right.
Then you have the people who are only with people for status. And I was telling her, well, that goes both ways. You have successful black women that won't date black men because they don't feel that they're up to their level.
equal, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so it's not just successful black men who don't date black women because they feel like they're not up on that level. But then as we continued on, I'm telling her, I said, listen, man, race is a new construct. You understand? Because if we're thinking about the times of Cleopatra and Mark Antony,
Right.
nobody gave a shit about color.
Right, because Cleopatra was a woman of power.
Right.
She was colored. Mark Antony came from Italy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Roman Empire.
And at that point, it only really came down to 2 things: culture and where you lived. If you lived in a predominantly black society, your more chances are marrying somebody of your race. If you're in a mixed society, there's a greater chance that you might marry somebody outside of your race.
So-
Not because of it had nothing to do with color.
You're right, because if you take yourself up and plop yourself in the middle of Japan,
Right.
you being a black man and stuff, whatever, trying to find a black woman in Japan is probably rare. The numbers are lower.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? The numbers are lower and stuff, whatever, but it's more likely you'll run into an Asian woman. Higher.
There you go.
So hence that would take place and stuff, whatever, right? And that's just country wise and stuff. But let's say like region wise, same thing you're saying. Like if it comes to like, let's say if we use the demographic and stuff here, you're so used to living in, let's say, West End full of like, the Jamaican and Ghanaian type of people, and you pick up and move to like Markham.
Right.
You pick up the move to like Markham and you're doing things and stuff in your area and your community and stuff, whatever, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of more Asian type folk
Right.
there.
Right.
So I mean you might run into them and stuff, whatever, right? And I mean you're right when it comes to the demographic and stuff, whatever. But when you break it down like that, I never really thought about the race as a construct thing as so new.
It's
I don't think
it's a new thing.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't
No?
think so.
I'll tell you where a lot of the term white people actually came in during slavery times when they were bringing
Are you saying new concept here in North America or in the world?
in North America,
Okay.
right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right then. Yeah.
When it's something that's new to North America, like I'm saying, like back in I want to say the ancient times, if I was looking at you and you were a Roman person, you were Roman. You weren't called a white person.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I guess.
And I wasn't called a black person. I would have been maybe
Slave.
Egyptian. Depending
Depending where you are.
Depending
on where you were. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't even be slave because in that time, there was black power.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you enslaved Romans. You enslaved other colors.
Right.
So even as the concept of a black person being a slave, it wasn't always a black person being a slave.
It was whoever you conquered.
It was whoever you conquered. And it wasn't even a slave. It was an indentured servant.
A what servant?
Indentured?
Indebted?
Indentured.
Okay,
Indentured
I've never heard
servant.
this. It's a big word.
So it's
I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna
pretty much
to that.
so pretty much I conquered you, so now you become part of my society,
Yeah.
and you work and you serve me,
Right.
an indentured servant.
Yeah.
And so this is what I'm saying with when America was being formed,
Right.
right? When black people were coming over before slavery, because black people were in America before
That's what they're saying,
slavery,
yeah.
right?
There's no way they can
Also-
bring over that many black people on boats.
Right.
They must have been here before.
So also, the white people who were, let's say criminals in England,
Right. They sent them to Australia.
they sent them to Australia.
That's one of the
right?
things, yeah.
They also came to North America
Yeah.
as indentured servants.
Oh, the white people.
White people,
White people.
Right.
So you have blacks, you had black people who were serving. You had, and they were that was a class system into itself,
Right. Yeah. I understand.
Right?
Yeah, because you're indebted.
And they didn't see color, right? So you could marry a white
It's a
woman
class
and it'd
thing,
be
yeah.
okay. It
Right.
was a class thing,
Right.
You understand? It was only until later on when they started saying, okay, you know what? Yeah, these black people are getting too popular, and then they put in laws where now it was illegal for a white woman to marry a black man.
Yeah.
This is where the term whites came up. And blacks came up. Before that, they weren't using stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just
Because they're
it's
all American now.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
It's all
Exactly.
just a class thing.
Yeah.
It's a class thing.
And so a lot of times. Okay, let me ask you this. No, let's
Wait, what do you think?
when it comes to what?
What is
yeah,
black power, white power? What's
So,
more racist?
What do I think?
Yeah.
To be honest, though, I'm gonna agree with you. A good percentage of it, whatever, that white power is more racist, whatever. But that's coming from my black standpoint. But
Right.
the thing and stuff is that, like I said, we need to come together. So I don't try to say like me. I'm not a fan of the wording, like Black Lives Matter. I feel like we should have came up with a different type of terminology to say injustice or else, something like that, like pertain to like the way how
So
the cops
again,
and the
you're
laws.
more Malcolm X.
Who me?
Yeah, injustice or else.
No, what? No,
It's like a threat.
It's like a semi threat. But
You know what
wanna
I mean?
I want to be
Black
more,
Lives Matter is more politically correct.
I wanna say
and less threatening.
true, but I
Right.
would say I would come up with something more on the Martin Luther King side, the MLK side, because I don't like
It
the
doesn't
wording.
sound like that.
No.
I know,
Something
I know.
like on
Something like
on
that. I
those
know,
lines.
I'm putting you on the spot. I
Because I'm
understand,
scared.
yeah, yeah.
Because I'm scared that like the separation is not doing us any good. And the separation is hindering the growth. Because I never forget, one day I had a conversation and stuff with a younger relative and stuff, whatever, right? He was like, at the time, he was like 10. I think he's now like 22, 23.
Right.
And we're having a conversation and stuff, whatever. And he's like, he used Dragon Ball as an example. You know, my anime dude and stuff, whatever. He's like, when you have like a big head honcho villain and stuff, whatever, like say like this guy named Frieza, for those who don't know, Frieza comes to the planet with like so many different other type of races and other type of alien nations and stuff, whatever, to come conquer your planet.
Right.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. They're unified
It's
with
like
the
Daenerys.
cause.
It's like Daenerys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came unified with the cause and stuff with her because they're like, yo, screw what this is on. We about to get this money. We about to do this takeover thing and stuff with her. And
So
I'm-
a white queen is bringing in light-skinned black people over to fight for her, right? But anyways, I digress.
woo, someone feels away with a Game of Thrones now.
I think the Dothraki were really black people, but they didn't find enough black people to cast them all.
Woo! We went there. Yo.
But anyways,
Yo. I guess we have to do a Game of Thrones
We
little
have to-
stay woke episode, I
We're
guess.
gonna have to stay woke with the Game of Thrones.
Okay, but it's on those lines and stuff for that. When he pointed out to me, I'm like, he's absolutely right. Like, the goal shouldn't be like, you know, black people just take over one thing, or the white people take over one thing, Asians and everything and stuff, whatever. Yo, we come together, we take over some shit. We just built some shit.
Yeah.
If it's just like a black skill where, like in Africa, I think it's amazing how they just build those huts and those houses and stuff, whatever, just
Yeah.
out of like just nothing.
Yeah.
That's freaking amazing. If I learn that skill, I'll be a god. No one can talk to me. That's right. But that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, you take that now from that black man from Africa, and then the white person might say like, well, you know what? To build a proper roofing and stuff would be like this. And then the Asian person might say, you know what? To have a proper garden and stuff, whatever, like this to grow your own thing. You know what I'm saying? We come together for like one cause of like humanity. But that's just me optimistic as hell, because I'm a half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
Right? But I still feel like, yes, it's still time. We need the black power wording and less white power wording, but I still like eventually there should be none. Can I say that?
that's what Black Power is trying to do. To elevate, destroy the system that's in place to bring down black people, black businesses, or whatever it is. That's what Black Lives Matter is, you know? So we can get to that same starting point. We don't have a starting point.
Yeah.
You know, we're way behind.
I think that,
and with
yeah, go.
it's not us peasants that make those decisions. There's corporations. There are people way above us
Right.
that are deciding, oh, this is more profitable for us. Let's keep it this way.
Yeah.
Right?
And which is facts.
And we can't do nothing about it because we don't have the money or the power. And we're divided, and that's what they want.
right.
Thank you. 'Cause that's exactly what I was. That's exactly what I was
It's
gonna say.
division.
It's when I look at white power and I look at black power, and I don't look at it as a situation where
One is more racist.
where one is more racist than the other. I look at it in a situation where one wants to keep its status quo,
Yeah, it's power.
and someone is the other's trying to get to that status quo, right? So if we, for instance, let's take R. Kelly, right?
Okay.
Yay!
And let's take what's the white dude that we were talking about the other day?
John Epstein.
John Epstein, right?
What did John Epstein do?
Oh, he had a lot of cases.
Both of them is
Boy.
guilty as shit.
R. Kelly is not R. Kelly and John Epstein. If you compare the two, is like Steve Urkel standing next to Godzilla.
Oh.
Okay, so both of them is guilty as shit in doing what they're doing, right?
Okay.
But to keep the status quo, white people will protect that dude,
yeah.
right?
Right.
Whereas black people now, we'll just say throw that motherfucker in the jail.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? White people, they're willing to look the other way to keep that status quo. We're nowhere close to that point. You know what I mean? We're like, yo, nah, that's that.
So wait,
for dude.
was John Epstein like with kids? Is it pedophilia or with adults?
Pedophilia.
So here's the thing with that. I think this whole country, this whole world is run by pedophiles. Because anybody who's white and a pedophile, they get off scot-free.
Yeah.
Who's that producer who
The
dated...
whole the world, bro.
Yeah, he adopted an Asian kid, and she grew up till she was like 15, 16.
Woody
He married her.
Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen. Nobody's talking about that.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the whole system's like built for pedophiles. It's really weird how people are getting off
Well,
scot-free.
no, but the thing is, I tell people,
Because R. Kelly was getting off free was just pedophilia, but these kids grew up and now they're coming back at him.
I look at it and stuff is that if you want change, you cannot turn the lights off from the outside.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to put the people in place, stuff, whatever, right? And the example I always use to people, I always tell people and stuff, whatever. We look at the Muslim culture in North
Right.
America. In America, let's say from like the 1960s and stuff, whatever, to probably like, we'll say even Canada,
Right.
from the 1970s
Yeah.
to like let's say the early 2000s, this was a Christian Catholic country.
Yep.
You can say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
and
Right.
everything
yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, whatever, right?
That's right.
The Muslim people who came over here, beautiful. I love how it works. They came here as fresh immigrants,
Right.
had their kids here, born and raised. They learned in the school system and stuff, whatever. And bit by bit made progressive changes.
Right.
So now those kids and stuff came up, became lawyers, police
Right.
officers, lawmakers, politicians.
Yeah.
They came up now and they're like, well, we don't believe in your form of, religion.
Right.
And we kind of take it that it's offensive, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then when they hook up with other like-minded people and stuff who are on the inside as them as well,
Yeah.
they can agree to that.
Right.
And because Canada is still a country and stuff in the process of being molded, because only 152?
Yeah, it's a young country.
152
Yeah.
years and stuff in whatever. It looks and stuff, whatever. They're like, you know what? These people need a shot, a fair shot, whatever. So now it's happy holidays.
Right.
They came in and turned the lights off from the inside.
Oh, and just a sec, I just want to say Eid Mubarak from our listeners. I think it's Eid today or
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, it started?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Was it Ramadan actually?
Ramadan. I was
Yeah,
thinking Ramadan comes first before Eid Mubarak.
That's right.
Dirtbag. We apologize.
Well, yo, but I say both. I say Merry Christmas and I say all other ones.
What's I'm saying?
Wait, how do you? You coined something? Happy Christmas Kwanzaa.
Feliz Christmas Kwanzaa.
That's right. Yeah. Feliz.
Feliz Christmas Kwanzaa. You got to get in for the Latinos, the Jewish folk, the regular degulars.
I'm just about whatever you celebrate. That's you.
That's you, man.
That's
by all
you.
means. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the example and stuff whatever that I like to use. So then like I said, if you want change, you got to put it in. My issue with a good portion of black people was that we raise our kids to have a healthy fear of law.
Right.
Right? Especially like when it comes to Jamaican background and stuff, whatever. The boy done, Babylon, and all that type of
That's
stuff.
not a healthy fear.
That's not. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like my thing and stuff is that if you raise the kids and stuff for them, you get them the info and the history of like, cops don't really take too kind of our kind. We're not telling you don't be a cop, and we're not putting a negative portrayal and stuff. So if you want to grow up and you want to be a police officer, then by all means.
Yeah.
And then that's what I'm saying. If we have more black cops, it's kind of like we're kind of semi-policing our own.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And there should be less of a color type of thing or a carding race type of thing and stuff that pop up.
Right.
Because these people kind of come from your world and they have an understanding of stuff how it is when they were growing up and they were getting carded, or friends or family that they knew went through the struggle.
Yeah.
So you make change and stuff from the inside. That's what I'm trying to get at. And
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it's a good example, but I think also what has to happen is I think there has to be a bigger outreach with the black police who are in those positions to come out to the community more. And it's kind of hard because it's always been police has always been a white boys club. Let's be real. You understand? So you may be in there as a black police officer and feel a certain way, but be under some constraints as a black officer to kind of say, hey, let's do something over in this community. Let's make programs happen over in this community. Where you have, you might just be a 10% voice in the 90% that's saying, fuck you, you know what I mean? So that's hard to overcome as a black police officer. Mm-hmm. The more we have in there, then that obviously becomes easy. So it's almost like a catch-22, right? How do you get the ones in there already to come to the community to inspire more to become police officers?
Give out lemonade and some hot dog sandwiches.
So
Ben 10 is giving me the evil stare in case you guys don't know.
Ben's got that cut you in your face look.
Yo, it's one piece of bread. It's a hot dog. It's on classification. Anyways.
Yeah. You want to go there?
No. That was we don't live in the past, okay? So.
All right. All right, man. Let's get to some lighter shits and stuff, whatever, with the nonsense, whatever. So I was in convo and stuff, whatever, about like this whole type of situation with women and the type of men that they like, because they were saying the type of women that men like, most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, is like their mother, right? And the mom is normally, I want to say, the staple there, unless there's I want to say certain things come in play and stuff like a death, or the mom might not be too well to be present within the child's life.
Right.
But the expression is mama's baby, papa's maybe, right?
Right.
So most of the time,
yeah.
You never heard that one before?
No. Does it new one to you?
Yeah, so like the mother is normally always there.
Yeah.
Right? So because papa is never really there and stuff too much, whatever, I wanted to hear from both of you and stuff, whatever. Explain to me, what are daddy issues? In your words.
What are daddy issues?
It's not having the example there what a man should be and how to be treated, how to be loved, and giving all that male attention.
I think that's key. I think that would probably be the number one on my list. Is not having a proper role model to show you how to actually be, not only how to be a father, but how to just be a man in general.
No, but daddy issues pertain to a woman. To a girl.
Oh, so to a girl.
So like
it works both ways. If you don't know how to, you have an example. How are you gonna be a good man if you don't know what a good man is?
And if you don't see a good man,
yeah.
Should like I guess if you don't see the girl, if she doesn't see her father treating her mother properly, how will she know?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So in a situation, you're right. It does
same
work
with boys.
Ways. It does work
if I
both
have
ways.
a dad and I was raised, your boys will raise you. Like your homeboys, your friends will raise you.
Fact.
And you might get a warped sense of what you should be doing as a man. You know what I mean? Because you always say this, that people have that group mentality.
Yeah.
Right? And when you're in a group, it's sometimes
they tell you how
detrimental.
to think.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can't pick the right circles.
Right.
And you're doing certain things you shouldn't be doing. And treating people how they shouldn't be treated.
Right, and then eventually and stuff, whatever, when I guess the light bulb or the spark finally goes off and stuff in their head, then that's when they kind of smarten up and stuff and make a little change.
Yeah.
If positivity or...
And this is if you have a good father. Because sometimes you have a bad father and you have daddy issues there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, if you're a woman, if you're a girl, you may grow up and get the wrong type of attention because it's what you saw.
Like, I thought about that Lil Wayne song, that How to Love,
Yeah.
right? And, like, you were saying, like, you know, like, and I'm paraphrasing stuff in the words of the song, but he's like, you know, how she's feeling insecure.
Yeah.
She's never seen, like, she's seen her mom get slapped around by different dudes and stuff that
Yeah.
the mom had present in life besides her father. And she did things and stuff, whatever, to kind of compensate for the guy. Like what I heard in the collective when I talked to like a group of people and stuff like throughout the week, so
Yeah.
many people, and the people that I spoke to and stuff that they were saying that, in their words, and a collective, what they were saying and stuff is that because the father isn't there, they're looking to compensate for,
Yeah.
let's say, i.e. fuckboy or dirtbag boyfriend, not to leave. And so she's doing other things and stuff to compensate
Yeah.
for him not to leave.
That's the effect of the cause. The cause of the father not being there, and the effect is all these other behaviors that happen.
And
That's what I think.
And because what I told them and stuff, and I was like,
But it's not.
I don't like the word daddy. Like I said, I have a problem with words. So I don't like the wording of daddy
yeah,
issues.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, daddy issues. I'm like, y'all make it seem like the girl's fucking her father.
That's
And
why I was
women
kind
will
of trying
call
to figure
him,
out where we
he's
were
my
going with the
daddy,
conversation.
or my daddy, you know?
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, remember, like when we had Jean Grey on and stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
right.
Jean Grey's like, you know, when is this word like, you know, daddy's gonna be like desexualized and stuff, whatever, right? Or brought down to things, stuff, whatever. I'm like, yeah, like I feel like those girls with daddy issues will call their man daddy, because of like, if I had a daughter and I'm present, whatever, and then we're both at the table, me and her boyfriend at the goddamn table.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, daddy,
Daddy,
pass
pass
the
the salt.
Man, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of both of their asses. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that.
Yo,
but in a situation, you know that's not supposed to happen. And why I say this is because your daughter will know what a real daddy is. Who a real father figure is. If you're doing the things
job,
that you're supposed to be
doing
doing,
the proper things,
then,
you're right. You're
then
right.
she'll know, right?
You're right.
And it's just like how you're saying, a lot of these women who are not, you know what I mean, who don't have a father figure in their lives. Dude who comes by with the money, right? Takes care of them, right? Make sure they're clothed, right? They don't gotta ask for nothing. You know what? That's what a daddy does. That's what a daddy does. So this is where that term of endearment comes from. You're doing everything that a father would do.
So then, okay, with that daddy term, so what's the difference between that and you put the word sugar in front of daddy?
But there is no difference. They just dropped the sugar. They just dropped the sugar off.
Just sweeten it up, just make it sound a little better.
Well, no, they just dropped the sugar off. It was always sugar daddy.
Right.
They just dropped the sugar off and just daddy.
Gotcha.
It's sugar daddy because they're being taken care of.
Yeah, they've been taken care of.
And the daddy would take care of his daughter.
Exactly.
But the thing is, even if the dad is present, but he's not a good father figure, that could cause another
Daddy
effect.
issues
Daddy
and stuff
issues,
as well.
yeah. Like if you have a father and that father is like molesting the girl, right? He's there. He puts a roof over her head. He takes her to school. He gives her gifts. He gives her everything, food, drinks, whatever.
So
but then he's doing all these.
So hence, therefore, so let's say she's doing, like, let's say he does, i.e. molesting
Yeah.
and stuff at her age 10, right?
Right.
Fast forward to the woman's about like 22, 23 and stuff,
Right.
whatever, right? This has now a super systemic effect on her and how she treats other men
Right. Or herself.
or herself.
Or like maybe she doesn't deserve a certain type of love. Or I don't know.
She doesn't know how to love.
Yeah. There you go.
Right. So then, okay. What does it take to be a man in your words? I always tell people, I ask certain guys this, whatever, and I tell them myself, I don't know what a typical man is because I'm my own type of man.
Right.
What I say that and stuff is that some women would say they like the men with beards or something like that, whatever kind of rugged lumberjack type of dude,
Right.
blue collar type of man. I'm not that. I'm an intellectual type, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jokey type and stuff. I can nail up a few photos in the house. I can probably, do a few small things, but If you're like, oh, can you take apart a carburetor? I'd be like, what? Carbonara sauce? You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't have carburetors anymore. They're fuel injectors.
Well, okay. See, that's a typical man to me across the way. You know what I'm saying? Ben is more a typical man and stuff to me. So now, Smooth, what is a typical man in your words? Like, what does it take to be a man in your words? Let me say that.
Someone who can take care of his own, and then take care of the extension of him. And when I say extension of him, i.e., his wife, his kids, and you know what I mean. He's doing right by them. I think that's a starting of a man, and then a person who does right by his peers.
Oh.
I think that's important. That you have to have a good character to be a good man. That's what I believe.
So what if you're one of those type of, let's say, snake, rat, roaches type of dudes and stuff? I say that because from my hood.
Yeah.
Like you're disloyal.
You're a waste man.
Yeah. Okay. There you
go.
There you go.
Is it?
Or a fuckboy, whatever it
You're a
is.
fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're that type of dude and stuff that you just wanna. You're not doing right by your peers, but you're kind of just fucking up progress.
Ben said it. You're a waste man.
So
You're not a man. You're a
You're not
waste
a
man.
full man. You have to.
You're a half man.
Yeah.
You like sound like Wee Man from
my
what
God,
is
not
it?
a half man.
Jackass. He's like, yo, you're a half man.
You're half a man.
You're half a man.
You're halfway there.
So you should get discount on food somewhere then.
You're gonna get half a meal. That's what you're
Yeah,
gonna
you get
get.
half a meal, man. He's like, yo, let me get a steak. Be like, let's just scan your character. And you're a fuck boy, so here's half the steak.
Half a steak for your half-ass man.
So I'd be like, yo.
I don't know, man. For me, it's just basically just hard work and sacrifice. That's what makes a man.
Hard work and sacrifice.
And then you can add anything else you want to it
after that.
after that.
So hard.
If he's willing to sacrifice for the greater good, like for you or your family, he doesn't see the small picture, he sees the big picture, and he works for it. Because nobody wants somebody who just sits on the couch and does nothing.
Facts.
He's not ambitious or anything like that.
Facts. Remember CDI, Everest College, the guy.
Yeah.
You're sitting on your couch, doing anything. Yeah. That person, if you're a dude listening to that, you're not a full man.
Yeah. After that, then you could be a car guy. Maybe girls love car guys. Maybe the girls like bodybuilders.
Right.
After that, everything, all that
Fall
preferences
into place.
will come afterwards.
Gotcha. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
So if you're playing an RPG, your base stat should be hardworking.
Hardworking.
Yeah, and if you want somebody who has magic, you can put the magic up and you can find that guy who has that magic.
Right. Hardworking and stuff.
That's what I think in sacrifice.
Yeah, no.
You can't sacrifice if it's about me, then is that a really good man?
Do you feel like that crosses, because we're all men here.
Yes.
Right.
We like to think so
we
anyways.
like to think so.
Right.
Do you feel like that crossing stuff into the other sex and stuff as well? Like to the other gender, like as women?
Yes.
If they don't give hard work or make sacrifices?
Yeah. If you're
then
selfish, like I wouldn't want that woman.
So she's not a woman, she's a half woman too.
No,
whatever.
I didn't say that. Whoa. Ben 10 did not say that. Ben did not say that. Ben Bravo did not say that.
Yo.
Yo.
I was trying to sink you.
Oh my God.
I was trying to sink
Put words in my mouth.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I apologize.
I can speak for other men because I'm a man, but for women, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yo, he's getting into trouble.
Sorry, this is my devil's advocate moment.
I just say that's not the type of woman I want. Let's just put it that way.
That's fair.
Okay.
I wouldn't want no woman like that either.
Okay, good. We're on the same page.
Same page?
Yeah.
Same page?
Oh my goodness. Sweating over here.
Trying to sink my man Ben over there. You trying to sink my man Ben over there? What's going
No,
on?
because that's what I said. Like I said, every time when we have guests on this show, they look at me as the problem child. Whatever, right? They look at you as the safe one, but then with me, they had their high alerts on anytime my damn mouth goes open.
I'm comfortable with you. I didn't have the high alerts till that. You said, "Oh, she's half woman now." Woo, no way. That is not fair. Oh my God.
Yo, but okay.
By the time I get home, be single now.
Hope not. You got till Tuesday. Tuesday.
You're gonna be half single.
Yo. So okay. So you know, some women and stuff, whatever, right? Some women, like some female friends that I know, right? They were talking to me and stuff, whatever, about the other day, stuff about gray sweatpants. 2 women at work, they spazzed off about they hate men in gray sweatpants. 4 women at work said they love to see men in gray sweatpants because they have what? What did one say? It's a shape of things to come. That was for Wedding by itself.
Oh my
so
God.
when I heard that, when I was laughing, and then all 6 of them kind of turned to me at a collective and stuff, whatever. They're like, "Do you own gray sweatpants, Marv?" And I was like, "I wear that shit in my damn house."
That's right.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then, let me ask you, do you wear gray sweatpants in public? Because it's representing big dick energy. Because you can see everything from the imprint. We'll start with Joe.
Yeah. There's a few times when I've been caught out in public with my gray sweatpants on.
Yeah. You got a little bulge, legend of the bulge is poking out?
Yeah, I wear skinny grays.
Hey!
I wear skinny grays.
Hey!
I'm out here representing. Yeah,
Big dick energy,
do my
folks.
thing. Yeah.
Big dick energy,
Yeah.
folks. Take it or leave it. What about you? Yo, he's sipping hard over there.
I used to, not anymore.
So you see what?
I'm wifed up, so
Oh, so
there's
because
nothing to come now.
yo,
Your way.
so you're not show. You don't need to show
No,
and
not for
advertise
now.
any. Because you know, remember some dudes on IG and stuff out here. They out here doing fake dick prints.
Oh, I know. I see.
Fake dick prints, whatever. Some dudes taking like cucumbers, shoving in the boxer briefs, bananas,
God.
plantains, eggplants.
See, but and this is what I never understood. Cause what if you caught the girl with the fake dick print? Now she come over and she all excited. She ready to get down and.
So I got a story for that.
His stuff that he stuffed it with is being the same corner with her wig, her fake eyelashes, her chicken cutlets that she stuffed in her bra. It'd be all in the same corner.
Winner,
Right.
chicken dinner.
So back to your story, Mark. What were you saying?
Yo, so I got a story and stuff, whatever, right? So a relative of mine's, whatever.
Yeah.
She hooked up with a Navy recruiting officer and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
And she said when she hooked up with a Navy recruiting officer and stuff, whatever, like when they're doing the whole recruiting thing and stuff, whatever, they're in like uniform and they're dressed to the nine, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude kind of looked and stuff, whatever, and she's like, well, most people and stuff on my mother's side of the family, were perverts, whatever. That's where I get the king of pervert title and stuff from, whatever, right?
Right.
And this relative and stuff is basically like sitting still on the throne as queen of perverts and stuff, whatever. And when, God calls her, I'll subside and take the throne, the title and stuff for our family. So her now, she said the first thing she looks at a man and stuff, whatever, is his shoes, his smile, and his imprint. Right? And she said because they're dressed in like those type of like the khaki type of little linen types and stuff like whatever.
Right.
She honed in right there. She's like, oh, he look like he's working with something. So, she gave him the number, swapped out, and he said one day he'll come through fresh after work. And she's like, some women, their fantasy is to be with a man in uniform.
Right. Yeah.
So she said, things got a little heated, hot and heavy. And when everything's progressing and stuff like that, whatever, she put her hand like right there to grab for the legend of the bulge, or some people say the man of the legend. She's already kissing the man. She wants to feel what the legend feel like and stuff, whatever. And he's kind of like, backing off a little bit with her. So she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, we're about to do this.
Yeah.
It's going to come out eventually. I'm not killing no goddamn light. I want to see what the hell this thing look like. And my man, when the pants backed off, he had tidy whities on. For those who know what tidy whities are, they're briefs. Not boxer brief, regular briefs.
They're cotton Speedos.
Cotton Speedos, there you go. Well done, Ben. Well the fuck done. And then when he backed it off and everything and stuff, whatever, she seen the sock kind of like hit the ground. He kind of tried to kick the sock to the side. Whatever, right? So he had like a motion, like, all right, I'm gonna just flick it out, poop, poop, hope she don't see it. And she's like, oh. It remind me of what the fucking guy on Wildin' Out. DJ Rec, cut the beat. She's like, yo, cut the beat. She's like, did you just fucking stuff your tidy whities with a sock? And he's like, well, they're kind of revealing to a lot of things and stuff, whatever. She's like, yeah, it's time for you to go. But Ben's explanation about throwing that sock over there with her wig, she rock wigs. Mm-hmm. She has wonder bras. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She has fake nails too. Mm-hmm. He should have just said, yo, I'm going to put these socks right over there with your fake shit. So now we on equal footing.
Right.
But one thing she can't fake is the cooch.
Well, maybe he's a grower, not a shower. So the thing needs to come. So the thing didn't come yet. Let him warm him up. It could be. Warm up the engine first.
I told you, I send soft dick pics.
Oh my God, the Super Saiyan analogy.
Exactly.
Listen, you can't grow into a footlong from a needle.
How do you know? How do you know?
You seen the size of a needle?
How do you? How do you know? Like some people, they put on some things. Me, I feel like I'm a regular dude.
Yeah.
Like on hang mode, chill mode, and stuff, whatever. And in my mind, when everything pops off and stuff, I feel like I can compete with not Mandingo.
Yeah.
But I'm up there with some other black porn stars. So I look at this stuff. I'm like, I'm impressed sometimes it's on me. So I'm looking like, look at me go. And
in tune with your star player.
Yeah, I'm in tune with my star player. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't know, man. Like I said, it depends, man. It all depends.
Sometimes I surprise myself.
You know, we like, shit, was it extra warm today?
Oh my God.
I don't know. I think maybe another extra inch just kind of just grew up on it, whatever.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So like, yo.
Well, when you lose weight, that happens too.
Exactly.
More of it comes out, right?
Exactly. Whatever, right? I'm losing weight and stuff even right now.
When you
whatever.
manscape.
You manscape and stuff. Yeah, they say you got to cut the grass to make the tree look bigger.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, when you manscape and stuff, whatever, it gives you that extra little... Dun-dun-dun-dun. So, I mean...
Oh, man.
But us as men and stuff, whatever, I feel like us as men, we don't talk about manscaping and stuff that often, whatever. Because think about how many circles you've been around and stuff, not with your close boys, but like people you're comfortable with speaking some shit with, whatever. Be like, yo, manscaped up and everything, so I'm ready to go out on this date. And probably like, whoa. They'll throw the G word, gay. They're like, yo, like, why are you talking about that right now? And I'm uncomfortable. Whatever.
Listen, bro. I don't ever want to hear you tell me that you just manscaped up and you're ready to go on a date.
Why? I want to know.
Why?
I'm like, yo, Marv.
Why you want to know Marv landscape up and ready to go on a date for?
Are you waxing?
But
Are you using a trimmer? What kind of trimmer? Because sometimes mine get caught in the hairs. Like, help me out.
Yeah, but I'm saying we need to help each other.
People, you can't see me right now, but I'm blocking my ears.
Yeah, he got both fingers in his ears.
my God.
Ben 10 and Marv, just nod your head when the manscaped argument is over.
Okay, it's over now. Nah. So that's what I'm saying.
Wait, you're quick to give your barber's hair phone number to your friend. Like, here, he does a good job. Here's his number.
So see,
Right?
this is a perfect point. It leads into the next topic. How come women compliment each other, but most men don't? Only except that team mission. That team mission would be like, yo, what's up? You gonna come over with your girl? You got your friend cute? That nigga could look like the fucking hobgoblin, okay? He could look like Beetlejuice from Howard Stern and stuff, whatever, and still got slapped with an ugly stick. And that boy's gonna be like, yeah, he cute. Bring your girl through. Only on team missions, a man will compliment and stuff, whatever. But this is not a team mission.
No, but even on team mission, that man thinking about his damn self. he knows friend ain't cute. He want to get it in, so he about to say anything to get it in.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you think about that. Yeah,
Facts.
You know what I mean? Otherwise than that, nah, my boy's ugly, man. He probably even gonna tell you either way. He don't want to tell you if your boy's cute. He don't want to tell you if your boy's ugly because either way,
it's not gonna.
He's
work
looking
out
at
for
his boy.
Yeah, because if he's too cute, they might both want to go on his team.
Right.
And if he's ugly and stuff, whatever, then the other girl would be like, "Well, I'm not having fun. Let's just go." And then the whole mission is all ruined. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how come men don't compliment each other? Like, I remember one day I got into a situation where I got into a conflict with a dude. Right.
Right.
He had the 95 Air Maxes on, the classical ones. But for the folks that don't know, Google it. The neon green, gray, black ones, whatever, right? He had that. He had those joints on. Black sweatpants. Not gray.
Not gray,
Smart
yeah.
man. Smart man. He had black sweatpants on. He had a gray shirt that had like a neon green face of Steve Urkel, right? And if this dude's listening to the conversation and stuff, whatever, you know exactly what took place.
This was at Shoppers, I think, right?
No, this was at Sheridan Mall.
Sheridan Mall.
It was at Sheridan Mall, right? And when I seen dude and stuff, whatever, I looked at dude, I'm like, yo, I'm feeling the kicks with the Urkel shirt and stuff, whatever, right? I'm like, yo, that's fire. I turned my back, took like maybe 3 paces, and his boy tapped him. Dick rider. So I'm like, what damn? How am I a dick rider? Because I said, I just gave the man a compliment. But that's what I'm saying. Men don't give men compliments.
That's right.
No, you know what? I wouldn't say men don't give men compliments. I would say younger cats don't do it.
Nope.
So okay,
No,
no,
Hold on,
Okay.
because I've been in a situation where I've been dressed up in a Okay, for instance, last week when I went to the Harry Jerome Awards, right?
Right.
I was suited and booted.
And I told you look great.
You told me you look great.
But remember, I'm not the typical man.
Hold on.
Okay.
And a few brothers who were there said, "Yo, you looking sharp."
Did they say looking sharp, or did they give you one of those the nigga
Nah,
moves? Did
they-
give you, hold on.
nah, they said-
you know the nigga moves or the bro moves would be like, okay, I see you.
I see you.
I see you out here. I
They-
see you styling.
They said I look.
all
They
that
said I
drip
look sharp.
With the drip, you got too much sauce. You know?
They said I look sharp. I was at
Wait,
the
was it white or black?
Black, more likely.
I was
No,
at
I'd say- no.
I was at the this was like a few years back. I was at a bus stop and I had on these black sneakers. There was like a designer sneaker. And you know, I mean, there's a black dude at the bus stop and says, "Yo, you got those are some nice shoes. What are they?" And I told him what they are. He goes, "Yeah, they look really nice." I was like, "Thank you." And it means it's for me, cause I compliment people when I see them with their clothes and so forth like that. I ain't never tell a guy he look cute or anything like that. But you know what I mean? If you just sharp and stuff like that.
So okay,
I'm gonna tell you.
Would you acknowledge? So okay, all 3 of us were in a conversation and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? They say Idris Elba is the world's sexiest man. Would you acknowledge and say that Idris is a sexy man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. So that it's a confidence
That's
thing.
weird. Yeah.
Within
okay.
a person. What do you mean?
No, what he's saying is contradictory. That's
I was
A little bit, yeah.
I was gonna hone it in. But I was gonna hone it in. You see?
step ahead.
So you are watching
Yeah.
me. You're watching me doing traps. I'm not throwing traps.
No.
But my thing and stuff is that I'm just trying to get it in the full circle because I'm like, what's the difference between saying like, yo, the man's cute from saying, yo, it's just is the world's sexiest man.
No, because when you're saying a man is cute, I think it's the choice of words that you're using.
Oh, okay. So it's the wordplay.
It's the wordplay.
Okay.
Because cute, when I use cute to describe women.
Okay.
Now, if you'd have said, "Yo, that brother's a handsome dude," I say, "Yeah, that brother's a handsome dude."
Fair.
You understand what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's the wordplay.
It's the wordplay.
It's a wordplay. Okay, I got you. No, because I feel like it's a confidence thing. Like I look at it and stuff as that I have no problem telling you I love you.
Right.
Because I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no problem telling you that I love you because
Yeah.
that's it.
Love
I'm a
you too.
confident man. But I love you too, man. Right. It's bro love, right? We family. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but when it comes down to like other people and stuff, whatever, they'll hear this shit, whatever, or other men and stuff be like, yo, those 2 dudes right there, or those 3 dudes and stuff, whatever, not Shavia Joseph and Ben 10 and Sofa King and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Them niggas is gay.
But that goes back to what I originally said. See, that's a sign of immaturity.
Or daddy issues. Maybe their dad never said I love you, gave him a hug. You never know.
Circle of life comes right back in full circle.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Is it women really complimenting women because they really think that she's beautiful, or she thinks she's well put together, or is she complimenting because she just want to be some fake ass?
I feel like women.
'Cause you got a lot of fake ass women out there that say shit.
You can never tell with a woman.
Women, like, yeah, you're right.
They can be
Facts.
very passive aggressive. You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, but I feel like. a
Oh,
lot of-
only you could wear that dress. It looks good on
Yeah,
you.
that's
yeah.
I feel like my opinion and stuff, whatever, might get crucified for this stuff in the DM or sometime and stuff, whatever, in the near future. But I feel like most women, they compete with each other.
Yes,
Oh, we had this
100%.
conversation.
100%.
That's
We had
right.
this conversation and stuff already. I feel like women compete with each other and stuff, whatever, so much. So when a man looks at a woman and stuff, whatever, or when a straight man's looking at a woman and stuff, whatever, he's looking at, like, my opinion, face, breast, butt.
Okay.
Right? And when a woman looks at another woman, she's looking at stuff, whatever, like her hair, her earrings.
No, it's like the Terminator, like, and she's like
They
calculating
analyze it.
everything.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
analyze it.
She
Like,
glows in red.
Like, yeah.
She
You
sees
ever,
all
you ever
that.
seen that video? Is that your chick? Like, it's a Jigga video, and Missy comes out with the big chick, the chick.
Oh, the diagram.
And the diagram?
Yeah.
She's like, does your girl suffer from bling bling or ice-itis? And she's breaking down her skirt, her shoes, her hair.
Yeah.
And like some women are like, the random chicks will walk up to a chick like, girl, love those boots. And the same thing, the passive aggressive shit, you don't know if she really likes those boots. Or she's competing and stuff and be like,
Exactly.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm on the fence most of the time and stuff, whatever, with women and stuff on that aspect, whatever. So I'm kind of scared, but I just feel like it's a competitive type of thing with women.
Unless
But I
they're
feel
like family.
it's
Like if there's girls who became friends, who grew up together, and they're like best friends. They're
yeah,
family.
then that's different.
That's a
dance.
different
But like,
thing.
even
Yeah.
like, okay, look at the Beyonce track, "Flawless," with damn, I always butcher her name and stuff, whatever. The Nakuza chick, the Chimmy Nakuza, the lady who's like, we teach girls to be competitive, right? She's a feminist speaking and stuff, whatever. She's like, it's not like men. Well, men are just like, like, yo, boss, go get that hot chick. Don't get that hot chick and stuff, whatever. It's women competing with women and stuff, whatever, right? And that's what a feminist, like, one part of the feminist movement and stuff I agree with. You're not here to compete with each other. Like, yo, there's plenty enough dudes and stuff out here and everything like whatever for you to say you want to hone in and call one of your own and stuff like that. You don't need to worry about competing and stuff, whatever. You need to worry about doing what you need to do and have that conversation with that man. What do you like? Do I fit your parameters? And what do you like? And the things and stuff that I do. And if not, then you're not the guy for me and I'm not the girl for you, and keep it moving and stuff, whatever. You don't have to always, like, if you see me watching the Avengers and I'm like, damn, Scarlett Johansson, her hairdo and stuff is kind of different. And then 2 days later, you walk in the house, you said you like Scarlett Johansson's hairdo, so I went to go get it. Be like, yo, boo, you not in a competition with her?
No.
I just...
And it might not look good on you.
Yeah. Don't say that out loud.
No, I can say that out loud.
Oh,
Because some girls would look amazing with short hair, and some girls wouldn't. It's
Right.
like it's a bit, like even for me, I may look bad with long hair, but I look better in short hair. Like it doesn't really matter. That part I'm safe on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's safe at home plate.
Yeah.
Safe at home plate, man. So that's how I feel about that aspect and stuff, whatever. I know they say Hindu is the oldest religion on the planet, right? And
Seriously, that's what they say.
seriously, Hindu
Oldest existing.
existing religion on the planet,
Gotcha. But there's probably stuff older than Hindu, but
possibly,
it's not
but
too far.
not discovered yet.
Gotcha.
But Hindu is the oldest religion and stuff, whatever.
Not discovered yet, or it doesn't exist anymore. Because Hindu still
Well,
exists. Is that why it's the longest?
Yes.
But it's not like the first religion.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think the first religion and stuff, whatever, could have been something like Marvism, and then we lost it. But incarnations of Marvelous down the way, kind of bring it back.
Are you calling yourself Jesus?
No. I'm just calling myself a visionary.
Okay.
You trying to sink me?
Exactly.
Touche. So then, like, my question and stuff to you guys and stuff is: do you believe in karma and reincarnation? Because in the teachings of Hindu, right, karma is when karma and like reincarnation stuff is when you have your chance on Earth. Let's say if this is your first goal, and you do fucked up things, whatever, bad things, and
Right.
everything and stuff, whatever. You get reincarnated to do it all over again and stuff, whatever. And
Right.
once you do it right, you become like this euphoric, blissful form of energy and stuff, whatever. And like, so like, I guess that would be considered, like, if you break it down and stuff, whatever, heaven.
Is that what reincarnation?
That's what reincarnation.
I thought
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, you come back in a better position in life. But if you do bad, you come back as like an insect or a dog.
No, you come back.
That's what I heard.
No. So you.
No,
you
well,
come,
there's
you
many.
come back to-
There's
Yeah.
many theories.
Yeah,
of
but that's what I'm saying.
reincarnation.
You come back and stuff, whatever, to try and do it better because you didn't get it right.
Yeah, but you don't come as another human. You might come back as a lower
exactly. You might come back
form
as a dog.
of life form. Yeah, exactly.
You might come back as a dog and stuff that gets kicked around or something like that. Some parts where
and then your reward is being back to a human again.
Right, but then that's what I'm saying. But if you're that dog that got kicked around and stuff, whatever, get treated, or you came back as a dog in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh my
right?
God. Yeah.
Like just using that.
Yeah.
You come back as a dog in Chernobyl. That's not your time to say when the tourists and the visitors come, you're gonna go attack them. That's your time and stuff to be like, you know what? They gonna do them. I'm gonna just survive this nuclear fallout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you come like you do it right, then you might get your shot, whatever, into that blissful, euphoric energy passes away and stuff, whatever, for eternity. So, do you believe in karma? What goes around comes around like a hula hoop.
Yeah.
I asked this question and
It's
stuff
hard.
like months ago. Do you believe in karma or revenge? But not the straight karma and reincarnation aspect.
I feel like the universe has its way of balancing itself out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that is karma. It's just energy that's being put where it's supposed to go at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
I'm scared of karma the way I'm scared of God or Jesus. Like I don't want to do wrong, so I don't want that coming back to me. Or if I die, I don't get to be judged and go to hell or whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm still. I might not be real. I might not believe in it, but I'm still have that fear behind it.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I
So that's why I try to do good.
I feel like that too. I feel like me with myself, I'm like on that level.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm that. That's the reason why I try to do good.
Right.
Be good.
And be that better person.
Because
or take the high road.
Take the high road.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't need to be a religious aspect.
Right.
For that, because I feel like religion, my opinion, I feel like religion and stuff is based on love, and I want to say moral standards and stuff, whatever, per life, pertain to like day-to-day life.
Right.
That's my aspect of all religion stuff on the planet. Buddhism, Christianity.
Yeah. It's
Hindu-
instilling those ethics and
those
morals.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I feel and stuff. What about you?
Yeah. For me, with the whole reincarnation issue,
Issue.
yeah, it's an issue. It's a topic.
Okay.
It's actually something that I've researched among many other things. And the way how I've read about it is you actually keep getting reincarnated until you get it right.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh.
Once you
this is my rough draft. I have another chance.
yeah, so
yeah,
once you get it right,
Yeah.
that's you're in bliss town.
So you
forever.
submit it to turn it in. You get 100% paper, and then that's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
So pause
And
that.
you get your diploma, your certificate, and you're out the door.
Right. And
Right.
you laughing at everybody. You laughing at everybody else down on the earth. Saying, "Oh, this motherfucker. He gonna go back. He gonna go back again.
Yeah.
He gonna go back again."
So like I remember I was watching
Yeah.
this. I can't remember this Jet Li movie and stuff that I was watching, whatever, right? But it was like had these three generals, and Jet Li, I think like they did a blood pact where they all killed this one guy.
Right.
Right. So they all was part of this one guy's like death. And Jet Li, before he slit the dude's throat, whatever, Jet Li looked at the dude. He said, "Look at me. Remember my eyes. You can take your revenge in the next life." Right? So I was looking like, whoa. But I was like, and then he cut the dude's throat, and the other dude's like continued to stab him and stuff until the guy was dead, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's dope. Because he knew for a fact that going about it this type of way, he's gonna get reincarnated to come back. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he knew, he's like, yo, dog, I did bad in this life. Next life, it's understandable what things might come back to me. Like me, I feel like my previous life before,
Yeah.
I was freaking tyrant. People say I laugh like I'm a damn emperor and everything like that, whatever. So I feel
Yeah.
like I was a tyrant somewhere,
Okay,
doing some
okay.
fucked up shit. So I came back, and I'm trying to hone it in for me not to come back, because I want to feel that blissful, fruitopia feeling, psychedelic feeling.
Yeah.
So I hopefully like second time is that my limit. And I don't come back, because I look at certain kids and stuff, whatever, right? You ever look at certain kids, you look at them like, yo,
Old soul.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, this is not your first time on earth, my
Yeah.
G. Mm-hmm. Little homie, this is not your first time on earth. I have a little cousin and stuff, whatever. Love her to death, to bits and pieces. I look at her, she's like 7 years old. 7. And she looked at me, she's 8 now, so excuse me. And I look at her and she says something like, what's wrong with you? I'm having a bad day. The fuck you don't want a bad day? What are you watching? Treehouse? Why are you talking like this for? What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
God.
That's an old soul.
Yeah.
That's an old soul. Whatever, right? But I tell people, don't get that old soul word confused. I'm like, yo, just because you might like classic jazz, that don't mean you're a fucking old soul. That means you just like classic
You just
jazz.
like classic jazz. That's it.
So
That's
a
where
lot of people
that's where that
abuse
stops.
It stops, you know?
Yeah.
We put a brakes to the bullshit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for that reincarnation type of thing, that's why I look at it and stuff is, you're right. Keep doing it till you get it right. And once you get it right and stuff, whatever, that's it. You're on that altered plane. Altered plane.
I mean, you're an ascended master at that point.
You're ascended, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Then you're sent down as a guide. The only time you return back is as a guide. You try and guide motherfuckers. They say, listen, man. You know you're gonna be back here when you die, right?
Yeah, but you know they might even take you seriously. Be like, who the hell are you? Because I remember somebody had a question and stuff, whatever, right? Couldn't break it down yet. It was a beautiful question, but couldn't break it down and stuff, whatever, into like a question I'll post up with it. Cause I think the wording would be too long. But they basically said you're in a setting and stuff, whatever, in like a little room, right? A closed off room. You, two random, like a man, like a random couple, man and woman.
Yeah.
One of your boys, and then this person and stuff, whatever, who's like a bag of Vance. You know what I'm saying? A bag of Vance. Folks who don't know, Bag of Vance, Will Smith was a character. He played as just like a guide.
Yeah.
A guide to be a good person and everything and stuff like that. And the Bag of Vance dude is in the room and stuff with you guys in this closed off room and stuff. Think about how you guys might get out and everything and stuff, whatever. And he's like, well, it might be simpler and stuff if we just wait and, you know, we kind of reserve our oxygen and everything like whatever. And people panic, be like, shut the fuck up, old man. Tell me what to do. We need to get up out of here before we might get crushed.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
If the guide is there, would you really acknowledge the guide?
Yeah.
Would they listen to the guide?
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
So that's what I'm saying. So like you might come back as that guy and be like, look, you're gonna be back at this bitch. And he'd be like, fuck you, not your average Joseph, you know?
Now, I think they only start listening to the guide is when the guide says something profound. Something that kind of strikes a chord.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh my god.
Something make you turn around and listen to him and say, a hot dog may be a sandwich.
Yeah. People like,
it may be a sandwich.
They're like, some people walk up on me, they're like, technically, it's meat between bread, so I mean, it's a sandwich. Boom. I just now ascended.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't believe all that.
He's not feeling
Listen.
me.
Oh my goodness. A hot dog's a sandwich if you put it between two slices of bread.
We're gonna have that debate. Okay, if you go to
No,
Subway,
it's okay.
If you go
So
to
what we talking about again?
Hold on, Ben.
You had your
Ben.
piece.
I'm gonna get
Oh
him,
my
Ben.
God.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on, Ben. I'm gonna get him.
Hold on. Go ahead. It's 2-on-1, folks at home listening.
It's right against wrong. Good against evil. It's not 2-on-1.
If you stick your dip between the two buns, is that a sandwich?
Yes, it's the dick sandwich, a cock sandwich.
Ah.
It's a cock sandwich. I seen a
wait.
joke thing.
Let me a cock between two buns, like two girls.
No. So if
Her two buns, her two ass cheeks, her buns.
No, it's not. It has to be two girls.
it has to be two girls,
Yeah,
there,
and you squeeze it between.
and then you feed the girl the dick in the cheeks.
Sure. I don't know what that means.
So okay, you put your dick on the girl's the first girl's ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other
Y'all
girl-
gotta see Marvin's hand moves right. You gotta see Marvin's hand moves right.
I told y'all, man. We're gonna put more YouTube videos up so y'all see the hand movements. So now, why you got the girl's ass cheeks and stuff right there, and you got your dick right on top, right?
No. They're coming from left and right side, and they come together and make the sandwich.
Right. And the other girl now comes in like she's in a episode of like Shark Week with her mouth wide open, heading her mouth.
What, the third girl?
Yeah, the second girl. She's coming. Oh, you're talking about the two girls.
Two
and
butt
ass.
cheeks. Yeah, that's a sandwich.
But that's 4 butt cheeks. That's not 2 butt cheeks. If it's 2 girls, that's 4 butt cheeks.
But it's two different
You have
buns.
2 butt cheeks as a man.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm only one half of the sandwich. It's an open face sandwich.
Yo, I watched this porn one day,
Oh my god.
and Wesley Pipes stuck his dip between his balls and said, "Come and get this hot dog."
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yo, the wordplay means everything, man.
Oh my god.
Why is wordplay, man? I look at it like this, man. When you go to Subway You go to Subway and stuff, whatever, right? And you have the sandwich. That's one piece of bread. They just cut a slit in it, whatever, and just drop the meats, the lettuce, whatever you want and stuff in there.
Yo, who remembers
Yeah,
this?
it's a Subway, not a sandwich.
Who remembers
It's a
this?
sub. Yeah.
Y'all remember when Subway when it first opened? Can you remember that
When they cut the bread on the top.
when they used to cut the bread like in a triangle,
diagonal,
diagonal
yeah.
slice,
Yes.
and put the meat down the middle?
Yes.
Is that why they was calling it Subway?
It's because like the
it's a
submarine
full-on,
bread.
yeah.
It's the bread.
Right.
The bread. Because remember, like if you look at like a underwater submarine,
that one piece of bread.
The one piece of bread will
Correct.
look like underwater.
Not a sandwich, a one piece of bread.
The one piece of bread and stuff, whatever, right? But it's the same thing. But you're still stuffing it with the meats and all that type of stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then that's my thing. At Subway, where they're making these submarines, quote unquote, whatever, right? The same thing they're doing to a hot dog bun and stuff. They have the bun with the slit, and they're just dropping the hot dog in there. So I'm like,
I don't know.
Exactly. It's its own classification. It's a hot dog or a sausage. It's that same family.
I feel like you're hurt right now.
No.
So I feel
If that person cut the hot dog bun straight in the middle and you have two pieces and you bring them together, that's a sandwich.
I feel like this show only has room for one emotional person on here, and you're a little too emotional for us
Bro,
right now.
I've been holding this in for 2 weeks.
We got emotional orange and emotional hot dog.
Emotional
Oh
hot
my
dog.
God. I'm craving a hot dog now.
Yo, we're gonna get you a sandwich, remember?
I'm not getting no sandwich.
All right, man. Let's get to the question of the week aspect of the show, folks. And the question of the week is preference prejudice? What I mean by that is, let's say if I have a preference of white women. If I have a preference for snow bunnies, whatever, right? We call white women, hot white women in my neck of the woods, snow bunnies.
You heard that first here. Marvin loves women, white women. Right?
Snow bunnies.
Snow bunnies. He loves snow bunnies. Yeah.
Ice queens.
I don't care.
He
if
loves to
you're-
go skiing and snowboarding in the wintertime.
No. Me, I like all women. I'm a lesbian in all forms of formats. You can't sink a sink master.
You heard that, Daenerys?
Yeah. I love them all.
Yo, you see the Daenerys reggae thing?
Yeah.
I-
No, that's just funny. Yeah.
I see. You gotta show it to me after.
Oh my
So then, when we got into it and stuff, whatever, right? And I was in the convo, and somebody said, "Well, that would be racist if you only like white women." So I'm like, "Well, how's it racist if I only like white women and stuff, whatever?" I can't help what I have an infinity to,
Right.
right? The same thing like with gay people. Gay people, like when they say it's a choice, like some people are born that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people are born that way and stuff, whatever. And their makeup and stuff is like, yo, they just like what they like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tread carefully here.
I'll try to
We'll let him go. We'll let him go. We'll keep the leash on him. You know, the leash where the winds up.
exactly. And
Drip the dog.
Exactly.
Come back here, dog.
Right.
Come back here.
Exactly.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're
But you still gotta say, careful, boy. Still gotta say it.
go boy.
What you sniffing over there? No, don't sniff that over there.
So that's what I'm
And
saying.
then you yank. Okay, go ahead.
It gets
Sorry.
to that point where they would say like, you know, it's prejudice and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, it's not prejudice if I have a specific type of preference, whatever, right? But then again, I want to say you have to look at things stuff on a holistic point of view instead of just like that first glance point of view. But a lot of times stuff, whatever, like even with just wording, like if when I post up this question and stuff, whatever, tomorrow
Yeah.
or for Monday, we're gonna see how the whole world reacts and bites and stuff, whatever, to it. Because they're gonna look at it and stuff and like, no, that's not a preference. No, it's not prejudice and stuff, whatever. But some people be like, yeah, it is. Cause like your friend, if she's saying that like, if some women and stuff, some black women only like white guys or they just only prefer to date white guys and everything and stuff, whatever, that might just be what her affinity might be. She just has a liking to the, I guess, the Zach Morris types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the Brad Pitts.
Right,
Whatever, right?
right.
If I have a thing for Scarlett Johansson, which I do, but like I'm not gonna say like it's just only to Caucasian women and stuff, whatever. But I just have a preference, or I just like that type of woman. Because if we're looking at it on a holistic point of view, I like my woman with a little lips,
Right.
a little curvature. You know what I'm saying? And Scarlett Johansson has that. Now, if you move that to another race, not even just a black race, because we know black women are popping. We move that to like an Asian race, whatever, right? And an Asian woman has those same kind of features. I'm into that Asian chick.
Well, I'm about to say preference and prejudice is two different things.
Yes.
Right? And then going off your example, this is what I'll say. You have a preference towards a specific type of woman that you like, right? So let's say in this instance, it may be a white female, right? But you're not prejudiced towards black females because you'll still date black females. Let's break down the etymology. Prejudice is really prejudging.
Exactly. I was gonna say
So
that. Yeah.
you're not liking a specific person over this notion that you have, not because that person may be of that elk, but you've already put that in your mind that they're of that elk.
That elk word.
That elk word,
That elk word. Fucked me up last time when you said it. But I like it though. It sounds so PC.
With Mike too.
Yeah. That elk word.
elk
Right?
word.
So again, you know what I mean? We all have our preferences. We all have things that we like.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's in a convo and stuff, whatever, right? Like, pause that.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you, but like, if I'm in a conversation and stuff, whatever, with a black woman, and then I'm to look at like Scarlett Johansson and stuff, I'm like, she kind of fits the bill on type of woman I like, whatever. Instead of going in deeper, she's just scratching the surface of what I said. Instead of saying, what do you mean? She probably looking like, you like white women? Fucking racist from a black man liking white woman, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, like that right there. So
That's
my
being
preference,
prejudiced.
they're being prejudiced
Exactly.
to my preference.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go back. There you go.
'Cause she's prejudging
No,
you.
exactly.
Exactly.
She's prejudging.
Yeah.
Exactly
and that's
what I'm saying.
So a lot of times and stuff, whatever, when it's to another person and stuff, because you know my questions and stuff, whatever, you know, they're morals and principles and character type of questions.
Right.
I looked at it and stuff, I'm like, a lot of times people will just hold you accountable and stuff for just that. Right? So, because my thing and stuff, there was a time and stuff where, like, I tell people most of the time when it comes to black women, they don't like I don't feel like they like dark skinned dudes and stuff, whatever, like that, whatever, right? Or they don't like me. Speak for myself.
Yeah.
They're not a fan of me. I want to say the amount of black women that I've been with.
Because I was gonna say I'm dark and lovely like the box with the chemicals in it.
I tell them I'm dark and handsome and stuff. I'm just missing the tall part. You know?
I'm 2/3. You 2/3.
I'm 2/3, man. I'm 2 out of 3. So I'm asking for 2 out of 3.
Oh,
but then when it comes down to the dance and stuff, whatever, most of the black women that I've been with, whatever, have been fair skinned, light skinned women and stuff, whatever. And dark women, the dark women that I approached, I want to say the dark women that I got a shot with and everything, like whatever, like they didn't have any preference. And I'm down with that. I like darker women and stuff, but dark women shut me down several times. I don't know if I told the story, but I remember one time I went to go talk to a girl at a party and stuff, whatever. I'm about to dip off and everything and stuff, whatever. I chopped it up with her. I'm like, yo, I'm about to dip. My peoples are leaving and stuff, whatever. I'm like, yo, if anything, can I get your number or stuff? We should go out for dinner sometime. She's like, let's be real. You cute. She's like, you're cute and stuff and all, but I'm dark and you're dark. If we get together, we're gonna have smoke babies.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, Jesus Christ. You already took it to childbirth and everything without giving me a shot to find out if I'm a serial killer. I might be Ted Bundy reincarnated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All she cared about is the
All she
charcoal
cared-
babies.
Then I was dark and everything. But then a lot of
man.
times and stuff, whatever, the women that gravitate towards me and stuff, like black women and stuff, whatever, are the light-skinned ones. Whatever. Hence, i.e., why I have a light-skinned son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like dark-skinned women and stuff, whatever, they just kind of overpass by and they go for the light-skinned dudes.
That's another thing too. It's like your phenotype. Your dad's light skinned,
Right.
so that might come back again, and you can be with another dark woman. You can come back light skinned anyways because they'll take after your dad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't know that either.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. They're scratching the surface. They're just scratching
Which
the
is
surface.
it's funny you mention it because you're right. His dad's light skinned, but all his brothers and sisters are dark.
Dark.
Yeah.
The dark.
Your dad's brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
like
you never know when
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna come
my
up.
Uncle Bunny is dark.
Yeah.
So like when I go somewhere and stuff with it, they know Uncle Bunny and I are related because we got the big ass forehead, right?
Right.
And then when somebody seen it, like, he's like, no, this is Cecil's son. They're like, oh shit, yeah. And they call them day and night brothers. Because my father's light skin, so he's day, and my Uncle Bunny, he's dark, so they call him night.
Yeah.
So and like it's the funniest thing and stuff with it, but like they
That
understand.
shit's funny.
But like it happens. So now
See, the problem is
you two.
if you've never dated somebody and you're only hearing things on the media from other people and you never dated somebody from that race, Or you name phrase if that person's fat, you're like, oh, fat people are lazy. You don't date fat people. That's prejudice.
Yeah, that's prejudice.
That's
yeah.
not preference. But if you dated a person who was overweight, somebody who was muscular, somebody who's this or that,
So
and you're like, no, I don't want that. I want this.
So, okay.
Like for me, I am prejudiced because I want somebody from my same language, my background, who speaks my same language.
But is that prejudice or is that preference?
Aha.
See, I don't know.
But that's
Here, like,
that's
Might
the
be
question to
preference.
me,
Yeah,
which
yeah. I
sounds
don't hate
like
anybody.
preference.
I'm not saying, but this
No,
is
exactly.
what I want. You're right. Yeah.
That sounds to me.
That's
It
what I'm
sounds
saying,
like preference.
preference.
Yeah.
like preference.
No, a lot of people think that's prejudice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what-
I was about to say one person's
I love,
preference
like
is
you
another
said, love
person's
all women.
prejudice. One person's preference is another person's
Person's
prejudice.
Right. So that's the question, man. That's the question of the week, man. So y'all
No,
take
good
that.
question.
Yeah.
Good question. Who posed that one?
Me?
That you?
No.
That's me.
That's good.
That's me. That's us. That's
Sometimes I impress myself.
Yeah, that's us. We just had a Wonder Twins moment and stuff, whatever, real quick. But yeah.
Oh man, I got a
that's
question for you
Podical
guys
Sons.
now.
So yeah, man, we don't ask the Sons, man.
All right, perfect.
We're here on
That's
Ask
what
the
I'm here
Sons,
for.
and since you're
That's,
the
that's
guest,
the Suns.
Are you guys ready?
we're ready. We're ready for
All
it.
right, so picture yourselves younger, not married, not have kids or anything, right? Would you guys be gay if it wasn't for the sex? Hold up before you answer. So it's you and your guy friend. Like, yo, let's get married. You get the tax benefits. You can share women. You can not share women. Doesn't matter. You play video games, watch movies. You always have your buddy.
So hold
And
on.
if you want sex, you can go out there and get it. Or he can be your wingman. It doesn't matter. You have your own bedrooms, your own separate lives, but you're
Like Chuck and Berry.
you're what's it called? Yeah.
Like Chuck and
The Chuck and Berry.
Chuck and Berry.
Yes.
Like, there's a movie and stuff back then.
With Adam Sandler.
And Kevin James.
James, yeah.
Kevin James, Queen of Queens.
But is that?
King
But is that?
Queens.
But is that called being gay?
But no,
So
if it wasn't for his sex. Yeah. You're just taking out the sex element out of it.
But that's what I'm saying. But is that? That sounds like bosom
Well,
buddies.
on the
Bosom buddy. That sounds kind of gay.
on the marriage on the marriage certificate,
That's the
they'll
term
say
without it
you know?
being gay.
Oh, so on the marriage certificate and stuff.
you're married. You're two men who are married.
Oh,
That's how
I
you
got it.
get the benefits.
but on the
Shit,
marriage, but
any way to beat the system.
Is it right?
so okay on the but we still have to kiss it out for like I do.
No, you don't.
So
That's not. You can say that's not part of my religion. You just walk around and hop over a broom if you
I
want.
hold hands and hop over
Yeah.
the room.
Or you just go to City Hall and just sign papers and pay the fine.
You're goddamn right. I'll
Yeah.
be that shit.
Listen, anything
You're
to beat
goddamn
the system,
right.
yo.
Yeah.
I'm in. Sign me up.
Because I can still smash cooch. Be like, look
Of
here,
course,
right?
you can even share the cooch or not. It doesn't matter.
I don't know about the Eiffel Tower thing, or whatever, because it's gonna bring us right back to the whole train with the stud and all that type of stuff, whatever, and the
Oh,
threesome
my
and train.
goodness.
So it might come back to the motion, but it'd be like so. Okay, what do I call dude? Do I call him
No,
honey?
here's your husband.
It'd be like yo,
You
yo.
can call him whatever you want. Call him
Okay.
dirtbag if you want. You're married.
Be like, yo, dirtbag, I'm about
Yeah.
to go scoop me like 2 bitches and
Yeah.
stuff, whatever. And he's like, oh shit, I'm about to go scoop me 3. I'm like, all right, let's just go
Oh
to the
no!
same place.
If you're getting 2 girls, I'll stay here and make dinner. Divide and conquer. Oh, you see?
This
Hell yeah!
This really starting to have some benefits now.
So
really
instead
starting to
of
have
like
some
a real
benefits
wedding,
now.
it's a business merger where everything's cut in half. Your bills are cut in half. He's not gonna leave you
Yeah,
because you're
one
best
income
friends.
is not making it today, man.
Huh?
One income for a household is not making it
It's not
today.
making it. No.
It's not making
So
it.
and then now you got 2 incomes plus the discounts.
Yeah.
For being, come on,
Yeah,
man.
right?
That's a win-win-win.
Yo, this is a beautiful question.
But here's the problem. I was watching what's the Issa Rae show, Insecure.
Insecure.
And that girl didn't like the idea of her boyfriend being with other guys.
Oh, Molly.
Yeah, Molly. So she didn't see your rings together. Some girls might have some prejudice towards that relationship.
Yeah, be like, nah, baby, I'm only gay on paper.
I'm only gay on paper. Yeah, straight good.
Only gay for the stay.
Yeah,
I'm only gay on
I'm gay
paper.
for the stay. I'm only gay for the stay.
Oh man.
I'm like, but if you want to come join us, whatever, then we're a throuple.
So you don't care what your parents say, your family say?
If they're gonna help pay some of these bills, yo, if they're gonna help pay some of these bills, then they have something
But then
to say.
listen,
some girl
no, my
want to have
parents-
kids and want to get married with you.
Listen,
What are you gonna do then?
my parents, they gonna be like, this motherfucker, he trying to beat the system. I know his ass ain't. Listen, what you up to, boy?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want in.
Yo, but think about it. Like, everybody's driving past, like, your house and shit like that, whatever. Your house has, like, a panorama in the driveway, a Cayenne, and a 911. And they're looking like, how the hell did they, what the fuck? Be like, hey, We're gay. We're gay. For
And the good thing
Listen.
is, if somebody crosses you, we could both kill them, but I can't snitch on you because I'm your husband. There's that confidentiality in there too. Yeah. Right? Is that crazy?
Yo, folks.
And about that girl who want the kid.
The kids, yeah, and get married. Then what would you do then?
You can
Kamala,
still have
move in.
You can still have a love. You can still have a love child. You can have a love child. Listen,
Yo,
listen,
Kamala, move
Yeah.
in, man.
listen, husband.
It takes a village to
I'm
raise a
sorry.
child.
I was unfaithful to you. I lost my bearings. I got drunk one night, and and now she's pregnant, and she's gonna have my baby.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
So are you the stepdad? Are you the uncle?
Who? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're the uncle.
And me and him are married.
Yeah.
Me and him are married and
So
stuff.
you're the
whatever,
stepdad
right?
now? Or are you the uncle? Are you the
Me, him,
the
and I
cousin?
cheated and stuff, whatever, on him, whatever, right?
You cheated?
No. So, okay, or I went out and found the other woman and stuff, whatever.
Okay.
Right? I'm the one that found the other woman and stuff, whatever, and had the kid,
Okay.
whatever, right? But him and I are still married.
You're
and
married, yeah.
We moved the woman in.
Yeah.
And we have the kid and stuff, whatever. So we're one big unit, whatever.
Yeah.
One big tax break unit.
Right,
whatever,
exactly. You get child money coming in from the government.
Right.
Right.
Because we just tell like, yo, be easy, don't work no more.
Yeah.
Or be easy and take like a little money cut little thing and get these dividends.
For him?
So she don't fuck up our benefits, so she get
Oh,
more baby bonus.
yeah.
See, I'm thinking on the long term. That's what
Yeah,
I said.
you
Sign
can do
me
that.
up.
Single mom,
Yeah.
but not
Single
really.
mom, exactly. So now, you're saying does that make him the stepdad?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Was that giving daddy issues now?
No, he has.
It's
he has-
good, right?
He's raising with
It
two
seems, like,
dads.
it seems like a good deal, right?
Two dads that are not really technically gay.
Yeah.
But we're just gay on the paper.
Yeah.
So that he's getting like his world of a man and my world of a
Yeah,
man.
I should lighting up, Marv.
This
All the stars are closer. All the stars are
this
closer.
episode is about to piss off a lot of gay people.
Oh, I know.
They're gonna be like,
Yo.
no, this is not what it's for. This is not what it's for. You guys are misappropriating our funds and you're screwing the system. Damn
Yo.
right we screwing the
Oh
system.
my goodness.
Yo, this is a fiery question.
Right?
I love it. Thank you.
We talked about this before, though.
Yeah. But we never went in depth
No,
on
not
how we
depth,
just
yeah.
did. That was a Podical Sons moment
Yeah.
right there, man.
That was a breakdown for the ages.
Oh man. I think I got one more question though.
You
You
have
got one more
another
to
question?
talk?
Yeah, is that okay? You got time for that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, okay,
yeah, of
so
course,
we'll
yeah.
throw in this question and then we'll throw in your other question.
Okay, we'll see. All right, we're
All
going
right.
to see how it goes.
So Dark Knight X, he's back again, and he said, if a man proposes to his woman and she says no, is the relationship pretty much over? I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no,
You gonna say no? Mm-hmm. Ooh, why?
because it depends. It's not necessarily the no. There's always a but after the no,
There's a reason for the no.
and usually women will think through. I'm like, oh, we don't have money right now. We don't do this. We need this. I need that from you.
So take the proposal and wait till us to get our
No,
money.
no. If you don't do these things, then what?
Then that's what I'm saying. So if you're looking at stuff to say, I need to do these things, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the woman and stuff should be vocal enough to say these things and stuff with her before I get to, I want to say, the stage.
Right.
So if I feel like this might be the stage and stuff that I'm at, whatever, in like year 2 of our relationship and stuff, and the
Okay.
woman feels like that's not where we are and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
She needs to be vocal enough to say like, yo, boss, like before the year 2 mark comes and say like the year and 2 months and stuff mark and stuff, say like, yo, pull up your socks when it comes to this. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We're in it to win it now because
Right.
we're not over the 1 year relationship mark and stuff,
Right.
whatever. Pull up your socks and do this, or like a husband to do this, or somebody I could be with forever to
See,
be doing this.
I'm gonna cut you off because you're I've seen you in relationships and I've seen you how you interact with your friends and family.
Yeah.
You communicate really well. Not everybody's best like that.
Facts.
So it might take her that proposal to open. I'm like, oh my God, it's getting serious. So let me tell him now. This is the situation, maybe.
Also, the proposal will be that thing to kind of open the floodgates.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So that's why you're saying a no for
Like,
you.
yeah, it's
So yeah, yes for Marvelous.
everybody. Because I know
yes for me over here.
last episode before you're saying people don't know how to be loved. Like they don't know. Like people receive love differently. They want to be like you want to be hugged.
Facts.
But somebody wants to be like just a pat on the back. Somebody will say, I want to be told I love you every day. Everybody's different.
Right.
So maybe that it's not no, but you got to figure some things out. It's not a definite no. I don't think it is.
Communication is still the key.
Exactly, yeah.
Communication is still the key.
And which is the hardest thing for us now with social media. And people don't know how to communicate properly. It's not getting better. It's probably getting worse now, right? Mm-hmm. Probably send him a text. I'm like, babe, not right now.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You know? You know, there's a lot of things going at that question. It's a heavy question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if the girl's not expecting it, you don't know.
I'll be crushed though.
Of course.
I'll be crushed and stuff. Like,
But I think men handle rejection better than women. Is that one of your questions?
think so?
No.
we do.
Yeah, I
We
think
do.
so.
I said that before.
But I think in a situation like that,
No.
I don't think so.
That's a cut deep type of thing because
Yeah,
I want to say
yeah.
a lot of times stuff whatever. If it's like a relationship with men and women, women
Yes.
because we gotta look at it
The
stuff like
heterosexual way.
the heterosexual and stuff whatever. Women have more of an impact on a man more than what they think.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So if
What's wrong with this guy? That's not a big deal.
yeah, so if
But-
a woman,
Yeah.
if a woman and a man are in a relationship and a woman tells a man and stuff whatever like, you can't fuck me properly.
Yeah.
That will cut that man on all types of levels and stuff,
Yep.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? It will take, and like even if she cleans it up and says like,
He'll spiral down.
yeah, even if she's like, babe, maybe is this try a little more in the bedroom and everything.
Yeah.
He'll still probably go in his car, play some Post Malone. I fall apart, and he,
She should just say, yo, I'm a squirter.
yeah,
Lie.
just lie. For him to try hard and stuff whatever out here with her. He'll DJ the shit out of that clip, he'll DJ the hell. He'll eat box
my
more
God.
to like he got lockjaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I feel like it'll come to that point.
Why do you think my beard's so nice right now and shiny?
Okay.
It's the coding.
Okay.
It's the coding.
Now we see.
Oh.
You got that beard sheen going.
Yeah,
Shit,
exactly.
I just got regular coconut oil
No,
and stuff.
you
whatever.
don't lie. Yeah. I had to put down the drapes because the sun was shining off your beard.
He got snow bunny oil.
That's why you never sound on the podcast. You always sound happy. Oh my god.
Gotcha. Yeah, so communication would be the key to that
Yeah,
question, man. All right, man. So go ahead, man.
Well, my last question was:
Your last question is,
how many social media accounts do you have? Do you have a regular account just for you, or do you have a fun account, a trolling account, a business account? So if somebody Googles you, they only see the good stuff. But because your maybe real name, maybe not your average Joseph, right? Maybe your name's a real name is something else.
right,
But your average Joseph does only music stuff,
right.
and then your average Joseph does all the silly stuff. You know what I mean? Are you scared to find somebody to find who you really are online? Because
You go
Ben
first.
10 is not my real name, obviously. I
Yeah.
I have a lot of aliases
Yeah.
on purpose because of that. Because
Yeah,
I was watching the
hence the
news
10.
one day, and this guy did a little joke where he stuck his finger through his zipper to imitate a penis, and somebody he was trying to find a political job,
Right.
and they
right.
found it on Facebook. Like, no, this guy's too childish. We don't want him, and they didn't hire him because of that. But it was a drunk party thing that he did, and that haunts him, right?
Well, like
Yeah.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to.
Go ahead.
I say like with me, with job wise and everything and stuff, whatever. Why I kind of remove my real government and stuff, whatever, from
Right.
like my social media was because after I graduated from school,
Yeah,
I went to go apply and stuff like
a real grown-up job,
real grown up job.
right? A career,
And
yeah.
The what they call HR reps and stuff now are called talent scout coordinators.
Whoa.
The talent scout coordinator for the place that I applied to, she kind of called me back and stuff whatever and said like, a few days later after the interview interview went smooth. I felt confident, felt
course.
great. And she's like, we didn't hire you because so I told her,
Oh,
like,
I didn't know about this one. The gang signs.
yeah.
Yo, Scooby Doo.
All
We were
that.
together.
We were together.
Yeah, I remember
All
that
type of
story.
shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that photo's never touching the internet again.
Yeah.
That's just an ongoing thing.
It was a peace sign.
For folks at home and stuff, whatever. Me and Ben 10, we go back like spinal cords, okay?
Oh my
we in
God.
this and stuff with her. He's
You
not
told me
a
story.
friend I just picked up 2
Off
years
the
ago
street.
off the street.
They didn't
But-
adopt me from Africa. I'm not adopted African
Exactly.
son.
We've been in this stuff. We've been in this to win it with. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh my God, remember
they
that?
went back and stuff through my Facebook when I had Facebook at the time because the Facebook was queued to my name, whatever,
Yeah.
right? Because my first name is Marvin, blank for my last
wow,
name.
yeah.
And they went in and they did research for all that type of thing that it might be affiliated to. And they knew what I looked like when I walked in. So they know the face and they know the name, right? So when they start divulging and stuff and they went in, they're like, yeah, the groups you were affiliated with too. You did a little gang sign thing and stuff, whatever. You and a friend in Scooby-Doo were throwing up gang signs. So I'm like, first and foremost, Scooby-Doo was throwing a peace sign, and we just threw a peace sign up with Scooby as well.
Yeah, or in
But
Japan, it's
I was
victory,
like,
but yeah.
But I'm like, I guess because we're two black guys doing it, it might be a problem. And then she's like, she read the groups because they made adequate amount of notes on it. Why they want to hire me?
Wow.
Because of my social media. So she said,
Right.
you had a group called I Like Me Some Light Skinned Girls and what? And I was part of that group. So
Wow.
they use those things to kind of fry me.
Oh my god.
Because the name and stuff, whatever. Like for the folks, my real name is Marvin, but my last name is a common Caucasian name. So
Yeah, it's like
when
me
I
too.
went-
It's like
so-
me too.
Yeah, so when I went for the job interview and stuff, whatever, it was me, a Caucasian dude, and a Caucasian girl.
Oh,
And she said,
wow.
said on the interview level, I beat both of them.
Of course. Because you're a great communicator.
Personality,
Yeah.
communication, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
So I beat both of them on that level. Credentials, I graduated with honors. I beat them on that level and stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
too. I didn't have the experience, but neither one of them, I think one of them worked somewhere else
Right.
before. So I think it was the girl, I'm not mistaken, but he said that person just had a year into somewhere place, but they were
Oh,
casual.
shit. Yeah.
They weren't full-time or part-time.
Right.
But other things, stuff I had them beat. My social media killed it. So from there, I eliminated to me. I basically took Bruce Wayne off.
Yeah.
I just left Batman. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna run with Batman.
Yeah.
And that's it. So me, I only have one.
You only have one?
I have so well if
You don't have Facebook at all?
no, the only thing, like I
Just
said, if we're looking
IG.
at Sofa King Marvelous,
Yeah.
that's it. And then I have the Podical Sons.
So would that?
And we share that.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
you share
yeah.
that.
We
okay.
share that.
Yeah,
So you guys are on Twitter too now.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
And we share that.
So I would say for me it would be 3.
On the
Triple
same
life?
platform, like 3 Facebook accounts or 3 IG accounts?
No, across
you have one
different,
Facebook,
across
one-
different
Oh,
platforms.
okay.
So the Facebook, I'm me, myself.
Yeah.
And that's simply because I use that platform to communicate with other
work
family
even too, yeah.
other family
Yeah.
members and so forth.
For me,
like
it's
that,
work, yeah.
right? And work associates
Yeah.
and so forth like that. The field of work that I'm in, it's really not affected from what I do. So my pages bleed over.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times, because I also have a Not Your Average Joseph on Facebook,
Okay.
as well as
Yeah.
the Podical Sons on Facebook, which we
Right.
both share. And then on IG, I have Not Your Average Joseph and the
Podical
Podical
Sons.
Sons. And then the Not Your Average Joseph takes care of everything that's entertainment. The Podical Sons takes care of
exactly.
everything that's podcast related. But those posts will appear on my Facebook page, my
Okay.
my personal Facebook
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
Because it's just an extension of what I do.
Right.
And people know me for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
it's not necessarily something that I have to really worry about separating.
So you don't have nothing like an account that might be like a
Like a ghost account?
bootleg Omar Epps.
Yeah.
And you have like a bootleg Omar Epps and stuff for that, and then you just running rampant and stuff with this shit, whatever.
No, because I could just run rampant on my shit. People know me. Right? I mean, people know me for that, and then so it's not like anything that I have to
What? No, because
separate or keep away.
Well, some people
Yeah.
live separate lives and stuff whatever because like I want to say like relationship and job play a factor.
Right.
Like I know some women and stuff whatever. Like some people said it to me and stuff whatever. Right. I'm like, yo, I like whatever. I like what I like.
Yeah.
So like I never look at other people's likes or what they like on Instagram. People
Yeah.
look at what I like.
Right.
So
Yeah.
some people look at what I like. They're like, oh, you like this twerking video.
Yeah.
Oh, you like this philosophy quote.
A friend came up to me,
you
like, we have a mutual friend, he's like, yo, what's wrong with Marvin? I'm like, what? What's wrong? He's like, he likes all these big booty videos. I'm like, well, that's what he likes. What do you want from
That's
me?
what I like.
It's
There's
funny
nothing
that
wrong
you
with that.
mentioned that.
And there's-
Funny that you mentioned that because now Facebook is talking about hiding your likes.
Yeah, I heard in Canada though.
Woo!
But it's only in Canada.
Only well, they're
They're
doing a
like
test
a
run
social
in Canada.
experiment, yeah.
Woo!
So they're looking to hide your likes. So now you can like as much big,
floodgates go
big
open,
booty
man.
videos, twerk videos
but-
as much as you want.
Are they hiding who likes what picture, or are they hiding the like function in general?
I'm thinking they're hiding who likes what picture.
Okay, I thought they're getting rid of the function. You can't like pictures anymore or something like that.
See that
That's what I thought.
I originally thought,
Yeah.
but to me that didn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And see,
yeah.
that didn't make
That's
any
why
sense.
people go on Instagram.
And see, that's the reason why and stuff that I want to say. Like when, like I said, I never watch people, and people watch me.
Yeah.
Right. And so my thing and stuff is that same friend, same mutual friend and stuff, whatever. When she said that and stuff, whatever, I think when I finally caught up to her on a 101 and stuff, whatever, I asked her, so I'm like, yo, you know, the boy Ben 10 gave me the joke, whatever, right, about thing. And she's like, if you were my man, this would be an argument every day.
Right.
Right. And the same thing is like I said, like, and that's fair. That's fair. But I said, like, it's still a communication aspect and stuff, whatever, right? So that would add to the extra alter ego to come in to do some shit like that,
Yeah.
whatever. Because, like, you don't want to shame your significant other, I guess if you're calling it shame, or make them look bad and stuff, whatever, right? Because
Right.
if she felt bad, then you're making, you know, you don't want to make her look bad. This is just, you can't help what you like.
Right.
Affinity, right?
For me, I have a trolling account where I can do whatever I want. So if I could say, oh, I love Donald Trump and his political views, my friends are not gonna crucify me.
On site.
Yeah, I could say that and it would be a problem.
I won't judge you. This is the best.
I know
judgment
you,
free.
obviously.
Yeah, no
But
judgment zone.
There's a lot of judgment to go around. That's the way the universe balances stuff. There's none here, but it's a lot over there. So it's balanced.
There's so much judgment and not enough law degrees.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so funny because
And I
I
like
like-
big booty videos too. I want to hide that from people.
I'm always almost never on the following section on my IG to see what people like.
Yeah, me too.
I do it sometimes because I get bored of the accounts I'm following. So I'm like, hey, let's see what Marvin's following. Whoa, this is interesting. like, follow. Thanks, Mark.
So
you know?
I mean,
Not
like,
to judge, like to see what other
No,
people
yeah,
are following.
just to see what other
but
people are
sometimes-
following.
like, if you
But
like an
I'm
artist-
almost-
with me,
Hey,
I
yeah.
never knew existence. So I think I accidentally swiped left.
That's what happened to me one day.
When I accidentally swiped
That's
left
what
and
happened
stuff,
to me one
'cause
day.
I went to
Wow.
go check my likes, whatever, right? Because see, my thing and stuff is that I like to keep it equal across the board.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, if I do a post right now, right? I do a post right now and everything and stuff, whatever. And let's say I haven't been to your page that often, whatever. I'll go to your page and probably like your last 2 posts. That's just me.
Right.
Because I want to show love the same way you show love.
Right.
Whatever, right? I'm not looking for anything in the return. I'm just showing love. So that's what I'm saying. I would just go to your page. If it's private, then you just SOL.
Yeah.
But if you're not, whatever, I'm just going to do that. But like I said, but when I went to the likes thing, I accidentally swiped life. I'm like, follow. I'm like, oh, these are things that they liked? I'm like, and I still swipe right back right to get back to my thing and stuff with her because it was an accident. But I'm like, I didn't know that. And then when people are telling me like, yeah, this is how we know you liked that one video. This is that one joke shit you were looking at and stuff. It was kind of somebody's like, you were looking at some joke shit where the guy he drop kicked and stuff with an old lady, and that shit wasn't funny. But I'm like, it was funny to me. I'm explaining it, and you laughing, and that's what I'm saying. Because it's kind of like the lady's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot you, and he just hit her with and they played the rest of the shit in the background.
But it's a blessing and a curse. Because if you're a Podical Sons and you're using your personal account and you're liking all the Podical Sons stuff, be like, oh, what's the Podical Sons? And they'll go follow that account now.
Right.
It's a blessing and a curse that way.
Right. But this is the thing though, because a lot of times, what'll happen is, no, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. If you're already following me, like for instance, like if I'm already following Marv and I'm just scrolling, I'm just liking. As I see it, if I like it, I like it. And then I might see like, for instance, the Podical Sun site. When I'm on my personal account and I'm scrolling, then I'll see, and I'll see, oh, Sofa King Marvelous just like this Podical Sons pic.
Right.
I like it. Like that's the only way I'll really know. But from the aspect of like, if I'm on the Podical Sons page, then it makes more sense for me because now I'm trying to figure out what like-minded things are happening within my circle because I want to try and reach out, almost like a marketing tool that it becomes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you explained that when it came to like people tagging themselves in their own photo.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
When you explained that and stuff. So what he explained and stuff to me is that if you tag yourself in your own photo, it's kind of like, say I tag you in a photo and stuff, like you and I, we take a photo and stuff somewhere, and I tag you into the photo now, right?
Right.
And now somebody else wants to look at like all the type of photos that you've been tagged into, whatever.
Yeah.
Not only my stuff and his stuff, but if you tag yourself in your own photos, all your photos will pop up in that lineup. And if you didn't tag your photos in that lineup, whatever, then just probably the 2 photos
Exactly.
that you like that you tagged and stuff, whatever, only popping up in the
Holy.
lineup.
Exactly.
So a powerful tool.
Exactly.
Right. So
when he-
oh my
so he-
God.
because how it started was he's like he
I think
hates
the purge.
he hates
The purge.
and
People that tag themselves.
he hates people who tag themselves.
Yeah, I don't know people who like their own picture.
Yeah, that
But
one.
it's the same thing.
That makes
It's the
sense
same
now.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same thing and stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I even forget. One day I told myself, after he explained that to me and stuff, whatever, I said I was going to go back through and stuff one day, look at my IG,
Start liking
start
stuff.
tagging myself and everything
Yeah.
and stuff, whatever. Because my hashtags is there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I wasn't thinking about it like that
Yeah.
until he broke it down. But see, it opened your eyes and stuff as
Hell
well.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
So yeah, man. That's it, man. That's all I got for us. Whatever. You want to drop us with a So Say the Sons?
That's
You sure? I got one for you guys.
Oh, yeah,
You
go
gotta-
ahead,
you
go
gotta-
So
ahead, man.
says
Go
the
ahead.
adopted son.
So,
Say
yeah,
the
so go ahead,
adopted
man.
son.
Drop
Go ahead.
one. Drop one.
Everybody should have 3 hobbies. 1 to keep them healthy, 1 to make them money, and 1 to keep them creative.
So says
So
the
said the
adopted
son.
son.
There you go.
Say the adopted son. Okay. Any church announcements before we close this out? The only church announcement I got, whatever, is that the preference of prejudice thing. I realized it was a really hot topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move that. I won't be posting this stuff for Monday this week. I'll post it for Thursday this week, definite. So by the time everybody gets to listen to the show,
Right.
hear our input, and then they can add to that and stuff when they're ready on Thursday. So
Okay.
I will post that and stuff on Thursday this week, definitely. Definitely on the week of the 5th of May.
Nah, nothing that I can think of coming up in the next little while.
Okay.
I'm all good. You got anything that you wanna blast or send a final shout out, Ben?
Yeah, if you want me back here, please like, message, subscribe, do all that thing. Get me back here. Because it was a hustle to get here. They didn't want me back here.
Not
Sorry, John.
We don't shots fired. He's gonna feel that one.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, you're more than welcome as long as you
welcome,
come in with the energy. That's all we ask, because that's all our peoples ask.
Facts.
So that's it. You heard the man. Listen, man, you like him. You like his energy. You want him to be the back. Send us a shout out. Say, yo, put Ben back on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Give him another run. And we most gladly will likely to do it. We got some requests for Jean Grace. So
No, that pocket was good. She has a nice voice, too.
she got a
got
real
radio
good radio
voice.
voice. She got
Yeah.
a real good radio voice.
Absolutely.
And we're planning on working on
we're
some
doing
things
some
with her.
follow-ups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're planning on working
We're
on
trying
some
to get
things
some
with
new
her.
people, and we gotta get some follow-ups and stuff. Whatever.
We should do a house party. We get all the guests together. From the past.
We're
we're
looking
working.
into
Yeah.
some things. We're definitely looking into some
off
things.
air. We'll tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, okay,
we're
cool.
definitely
Off
looking.
air,
Yeah,
we'll
no,
shoot the
yes,
shit. Whatever.
all right.
You can't just be dropping all the gems and stuff. Whatever.
I'm not dropping. I don't know anything.
No, I'm saying
okay.
us.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't.
Us.
yeah,
We
yeah,
can't just
yeah.
be dropping all the
So
gems.
look out
and
for
stuff.
that. We're going to have a house party here in the Podical Sons.
That's it, man. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember the difference between stupidity and genius. That genius has its limits. Peace and love. Take care.
Peace. And remember all the socials, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. Follow, subscribe, like. We increasing the numbers out here. Let people know. It may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody.
Facts.
Till next time.
All right.
Hopefully.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.